We definitely should have. Trash to Cash podcast episode. I don't even try anymore. Some number of episodes. I wish I had been recording the whole time. Kevin was being a little bit
Yeah.
risque there at the
Oh
beginning
my
of the show.
gosh.
I was
Kevin's
sitting
out
there.
of control.
I was like
Kevin
an
needs to be
angel.
appropriate sometimes.
I was
feel
being
that.
Listen,
angelic in my
Listen,
behavior.
I come in here and it's instant, just like third graders. I left. I couldn't take it. The music,
Yeah.
the
music.
references.
We were
There is a
playing music.
podcast out there, Dave, that
there's many podcasts,
records the lead up to the podcast and then charges people to see. Well, there
That's-
is no
I know,
lead
that's
up
how
to our
you get-
podcast.
That's how you
We
get
would never
canceled,
put-
Kevin.
Yeah, we would never put content behind a
Never.
paywall. Never.
Never.
We
I
would.
wouldn't
do that.
You would.
We're better
You
than
know-
that. We're better than that, guys.
Yeah, and we were gonna release the Tekken episode, but we decided that it's gonna always be behind the paywall because that's the most beneficial for.
But there's
Karen.
some things, Kevin, as you know, because we talked about this thoroughly. There's some things that we refuse to keep behind a paywall.
I sent
like
a
the
message
Mega
to Tech,
Cheez-It.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
Oh,
like the Mega
yeah.
Cheez-It Tostada review.
Yes,
we're supposed
it
to be
is
doing
time.
today.
It is time
I
for
told
that.
him to
Kevin, do
make
you
the
have
Cheez-It
your
tostada.
Mega Cheez-It
Do you have your Mega
Tostada with
Cheez-It
you?
Tostada?
It is
Yeah,
time
I left
again.
it upstairs.
So this is the new hotness that we had planned on reviewing today. Now, Carrie had a very good reason for not going and getting his, but Kevin, I assume you got yours.
No, I didn't
You
get
didn't.
mine, and I was
Oh,
not told.
this
This is
is
we've done this
embarrassing.
episode.
This is
We've done this
embarrassing.
episode.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't even got my reselling
this
stuff
is
out
just-
yet, so I can't divert this
Okay.
insanity to reselling. I don't even have it up on my computer.
You're not
yet.
prepared
I've been
at
gone
all.
day.
Okay, so
No,
Kevin's
you're just
unprepared. But
wearing-
okay, Carrie
You're
was
wearing
doing
a
motivational
He's
speeches.
wearing a douchey
These are-
Vineyard Vine thing. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You ready
My
to see
wife
this,
told me.
Kevin? This is the newest
Garage sale.
hotness. This is the newest hotness. Basically, Taco Bell has created, in conjunction with Cheez-It, the Mega
Oh.
Cheez-It Tostada.
Oh, look at that.
It
That
looks just a little
looks-
different than the marketing imagery, I'll be honest
that is
with you.
not what I saw in the
It
marketing
looks like
pictures.
someone vomited and diarrhea on a Mega Cheez-It.
It's like you asked for half of it not to have anything on
Can
it.
I just have nothing?
Oh, that looks.
Look,
Oh,
it's all
yum,
soggy.
yum. Oh, soggy, just the way we like
Taco
it.
Bell, you let me
Oh,
down. Well, you
wow.
know what? Maybe it's good though.
There
We're
we
gonna try
go.
it out.
You're probably gonna have diarrhea
This
before you
is-
take a
Oh.
bite.
Okay.
Definitely
Is it better than
reselling
expected?
adjacent. What we're watching
It
right
is.
now
Okay.
is definitely reselling
You know what?
adjacent.
It's pretty freaking
What's your
cheesy.
review?
It's pretty
What's
freaking
your
cheesy
review?
right here.
8.7?
All right, hold on. Let me get a
It's
little
like
crispy.
my shirt.
Oh yeah.
That's some ASMR right here.
There we go.
Right
Oh,
here.
yeah, there we go. Giving the people.
You know,
I
honestly-
was told. Wait a minute. That reminds
Okay.
me of something.
Yeah,
so
let's bury the lead. I
I
like
bought
it.
cookies. I bought cookies on the last garage sale video, and I was eating them and started talking, and then I did
Oh,
it again
you
later.
rude.
Oh my gosh!
Dude.
I mean, people was like, "Oh, so annoying," and
Yeah, it is.
like really, it went on for like 7 seconds.
Sour cream. and
Uncouth
beer.
is how I would
come on,
describe it.
people.
Okay, so Cheez-It, I'm gonna say that Cheez-It itself is actually delightful. It was very good. It doesn't look good, and I think I could make it at home better. Maybe I should do that for a cooking video. Just
Oh, there
Cheez-It.
you go.
Oh
There you
my
go.
gosh, there we go.
And please feel free,
Two
Dave,
standard Cheez-Its.
if when you need to violently poop at some point during this podcast, just let. You don't even have to say anything. Turn it off. Turn off the
I
camera.
want-
The mic.
I
Me
want to
and
go to
Kevin got this.
Publix. I want to go to Publix and buy Cheez-Its this big. I'll be honest with you. That would be pretty
Do
cool.
they
I
have
could do a
Cheez-Its
lot.
that big at Publix?
No, only for Taco Bell. I want them to release them, like as a limit. Like, you know, you get your box of Cheez-Its, you open it up, and there's just like 4 side by side. You just pull them out, and then that's how you eat your
That'd be
Cheez-Its.
dope.
I'm
it.
rapidly
Really cool.
trying to find reselling content. I didn't even
Thank-
storyboard.
this
I'm
is the
sorry
thing,
to
you-
all the
You
viewers.
didn't.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Kevin has
You could've
barely talked to us this
storyboarded
week. He talked
at
to us
Turner's
once.
game. We know you were on the phone
Who
the whole
does?
time, not watching anyway. So
Kevin talked to me
How
one
do you know
time
that?
just to belittle me. Like, he just
How do
messaged
you-
me. He's like, I hate your thumbnail. I hate your face. I hate your title. I hope it failed. I'm like, okay, Kevin. Nice
did
to
say
hear
that.
from you this week. All right, Carrie saw it.
that was it.
I was
just in there to belittle.
purposely not bugging you. I bugged you last weekend. You're camping and doing all that stuff. I was trying to be nice
I
and
did
give
go
you a
camping,
little
yeah.
space.
Glamping.
And how do you
went
know I
glamping.
didn't talk to Carrie?
Kevin, because you hate Carrie. You tell
Yeah.
me all the
I
time.
messaged Carrie a couple times.
Yeah, he did. We talked. We talked.
Oh,
We had
what did
some
he want you to
deep
do? Some
moments.
sort of dibbed it show or something?
No, I did something for him.
No, he helped me.
I mean, in my
He
In his own
pushed out
interest.
my Whatnot show to dozens of older people. None of them
Nice,
knew how to
nice.
get there, but I'm assuming it was helpful. So thank you.
Fun will be had by all.
No, it was awesome.
oh,
Kevin, I
I've got a
spent
mullet now.
Saturday
I've got to make it all
evening.
mullety.
I spent Saturday evening last night at the Villages. At the Villages.
Yeah,
I was thinking of
I
you.
saw that
Nice.
message. I didn't
I
respond.
kind of
was
get it.
busy.
Like, listen, if you take away the STD capital of the world reputation, the 37% swinger population, well, maybe don't take it away, but just like don't
wanna keep
glorify
that.
it so much. Like Kevin, like keep it there, but let's just keep it between the three of us. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, the three
I
of
can
us.
see, yeah,
17 of us.
I can see
The
the
four of us.
appeal. I can see the appeal if you're a golfer, Kevin.
Yeah.
Because this thing has like I don't know,
Is
apparently
that what
like
they're calling it now?
five,
Golfing?
about to be five
Yeah.
like world class courses on it.
They got some
And
of
you
those in
get-
Arizona too.
You get like unlimited tee
Swinger
times
places?
there. Yeah, they got those everywhere for Kevin. They have this like little lagoon with like these tours, and they've got live music all day. They've
Tours,
got
3-hour tours.
no, it's not like Gilligan's Island. There's diaper
Gilligan's Island
replacement
reference.
stations for people like Kevin. I mean, I could totally, and everyone's
Did
driving
you say
around.
diaper changing stations?
Yeah, for adults, like adult diaper changing stations. I actually saw Kevin getting his diaper changed. It was kind of weird.
My gosh.
But, you know, he
It
does
is
it
weird.
sometimes.
It's weird how comfortable he is with it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh.
But no, it was cool because there's this culture of golf carts where like there's more golf
yeah,
carts
my
than
wife
cars.
loves
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And you
it's
want to
really
you have to
cool.
put a different color like balloon on it. Is that how it works?
loofah.
How does
loofah,
like
golf
a-
loofah.
Loofah.
Yes.
Oh, loofah. Yeah.
But you can go
SpongeBob
everywhere.
pineapple golf
Yeah.
cart.
You
Drive
can go to
down.
Publix, you can go to Winn-Dixie, you can go like literally to your
Dude.
doctor, the bank. They're all within golf cart driving.
There are
distance. Pretty
YouTube.
cool.
I was
videos
watching-
about this.
I was watching a TikTok where they were making a joke about like going on a vacation with their older mother, so an older person like Kevin,
As
and
opposed
they
to people
took
who have
her,
younger
like they were
mothers.
running outside the door, and then they arrive at the place, and it's like a retirement home, which is kind of sad, but it was called Commonwealth, like assisted living or something, and it had a pineapple as the logo. No joke. It was called
That's
Commonwealth with a
sensible.
pineapple as
That
a
makes
logo.
perfect sense.
Yeah, I own it. It's a
It does.
subsidiary of Bonanza Inc. LLC.
It is, yes.
I like Heck and Steve's.
He's got his money everywhere.
Heck and Steve's latest title for a YouTube video is "Resellers Clickbait because their videos are boring." He's right. The man's right. I don't know
Dude,
what to tell you.
100%.
I did. Listen, I did. What was it I put out? I did a video that I thought he would get me on, and he didn't get me on it.
Video
yet.
games.
I
Let's
can't
tell him.
remember what
Let's
it
comment.
was.
I'm gonna comment. What was it? A video game by?
No, it was like
It's got
I
he only
paid,
does
like,
video
half
game buys.
off
He
or
only
something.
does
I
video
can't remember
game
what it
buys.
was, but I put
Well,
a title
he did
on
the
there.
coin guy. He did that coin guy video.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that coin guy was such a d bag. Like you couldn't
Yeah, he
help
was.
but hate him.
Emphasis on the D.
I
His
did a
name
back
was
after
you.
garage sale guy video.
Yeah.
He did. Did anybody watch that?
Yeah, it's doing good. I don't want to. I don't want to say that my picker channel is doing well though, because I didn't want Dave to know.
Dave
that.
is sensitive. Dave is being
Listen,
really sensitive right
I
now.
am
about his
fine
YouTube
with the
channel.
complete downfall of
Listen,
my channels because
I had.
I have
Yeah,
this
Heck and
other thing in
Steve
my
should do a
life.
downfall of ADHD
Yeah.
picks, like one of those
While
videos.
I don't have exorbitant amounts of money flowing in like Kevin, I do have exorbitant amounts of love in my life, and that's all that
Love.
really matters. to
Really,
me,
that's
is
all that
the
matters.
love
All
and
you
the
need
family.
is love, Kevin. We try to
Well,
tell you that when you
Ohana.
keep flaunting your money.
Your
I
money
got
is
2
nothing.
or 3 messages from people, and in the comments, I should say, not messages, about Dave. About is Dave okay? He doesn't seem himself. He doesn't seem his happy, jovial self in his videos lately. So I just
Well, I'm
wanted
getting
to
real
bring
fat
that out.
again, so it could be that. It's hard to breathe and walk, and
Well, that should be
you know,
jovial.
I got my little scooter that I'm riding around. You know,
Yeah, Dave told me, he called me up before this, like, do you have enough time to get the Cheez-It thing for our review?
I said, "Do you
And
have
then
time to
he's
go
all
to
like,
Taco Bell?"
I'm like, yeah, I'm
Mm,
trying to eat healthy today, but I was gonna do it, but he's like, I just ate a pizza, but I'm gonna go get the Cheez-It
And
thing
I
too.
made
I'm like,
queso,
it's a good
homemade
decision.
queso,
I
and it was
ate-
cool. I went a little bit crazy, Kevin, because I didn't have
If you make it at
So,
home, it's healthy.
a good like Mexican queso. A lot of times, and Brian Big and Fun is rolling over in his non-grave right now. It starts with
That's 'cause we're
American
gonna kill
cheese.
Brian.
rolling over.
American cheese. And
Yeah.
I didn't have enough American cheese, so I decided to like mix it up. I did American cheese, Velveeta, and cream cheese, and turned that into a queso, and it was delicious.
nice,
Mhm.
nice.
All right,
just-
what did
I
you
do
eat?
my
So you want to
queso-
tell us what you ate.
With blue cheese.
Well,
That's how I do my queso.
I was gonna pivot to reselling, but I'll tell you what, I didn't eat very well
Don't.
today. I was down in North Carolina. My boy had a tournament, and so I woke up and got work done and ate the hotel breakfast, which was pretty good. And then my family woke up, and then we went to Cracker Barrel and ate the family breakfast. And then I had a hot dog at the game, and then I ate pizza for dinner. It was bad day. But I got
There you
water
go.
right now.
You
Look
do
at
it,
that,
buddy. You do
tequila.
it. They,
Yeah, and how many How many cans of Zyn or the knockoff Zyn did you have today? What is it? Jars? What is it called?
Yo,
Cans?
someone
No, I didn't have
Flip the
cans,
World was telling me, I was on his Whatnot last night because I was on Carrie's, but it was so boring because it was cards. We should talk about how that went.
Killing
It seemed like it went well. Yeah, it seemed like it went
we
well,
need
but
to-
it was cards. But
Good.
Chris was saying that for some reason the way we did the podcast in Riverside, because we're having all types of audio issues, which I think hopefully I fix. Hopefully. Let me know if I'm breaking up or anything or sound bad, guys. Hopefully I'm not.
Anything's better than last week.
Okay,
Good Lord,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
awful.
But apparently
it's
everyone
terrible.
could hear
Very
you
bad.
sucking your Zen the whole episode for some reason. Like
I was
it was amplified.
I was
I was
sniffling.
Carrie
I
doesn't
think.
suck the Zen. You do.
What
the Zen,
episode?
whatever. Last
What are you
episode.
talking about?
Last
episode of what?
The podcast, Kevin.
The
Podcast, buddy.
podcast.
Where
They
are
could
we?
hear
Not
you
true.
the whole episode. Like
That was you
That's-
doing. That was
No.
your audio. Your
No,
audio
no.
sucked.
no, a lot of
No,
people
it's
narrowed
bull.
it down to your sucking
Well,
on your
they're
little
wrong.
lip
Yeah.
loving there. Your lip loves.
Whatever.
How many
This
vapes
is-
do you go through a day, Kevin? Like
I
7,
don't
8,
vape.
9?
I do not vape.
I think you need to stop vaping. That's
Okay.
the strawberry
Vaping's
vape.
bad for you, Kevin.
I actually
It
kind of wish
tastes
Death Pile
good, but it's
Picker
bad
would
for you.
start vaping. How do we get Mike to
Yeah.
start vaping? Because then he
I don't
stops
think-
smoking,
I
and at
don't
least
think
he'd like
he's-
have that beautiful
I
cotton
think
candy
he
smell
resigned
coming out of him.
himself years ago to just like
Cigarettes
it's
only.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's what it is.
Okay. So Kevin ate a
sure.
lot of garbage. I actually ate a lot of garbage at the flea market. But Carrie, before we talk about flea market, I want to hear about your card show. It seemed like it went well. How did it go?
It went surprisingly well. Did I make money? No.
Surprisingly,
but,
why? Why
Like
was it
I was.
surprising?
It was
Because you're
surprising to me
Eeyore
because
and
I'd
didn't
never.
expect it.
I didn't. I Eeyore'd it up the
No,
whole
hold
time. I
on,
was just
hold on.
walking
How
around
do
with
you
a shirt
start-
and no pants
How
all
do you
week.
start with? So, by the way, my mom calls him Ehor, not Eeyore. But how do you start off by
Carrie?
saying it was successful and then say you made no money? Can you dive into that a little bit?
Here's how it's successful. It changed my mindset on buying a little bit better cards and flipping them. So what I did
Because
is
then
I
you can
spent
break
a
even
certain
at a
amount of
higher
money.
level.
Yes. I spent a certain amount of money that Whatnot gave me. I made like $270 more than what they gave me. But then after the fees, it went under. I don't know how the fees work because it's their money. So maybe I don't. If I don't get charged the fees, I did okay. But the whole thing was like people paid for the stuff. That was what was interesting to me because I can continue to find stuff and I can pay less. I was buying
sold
all of
everything.
this stuff over. Yeah, I sold everything, and
That's
it
what you
did
do
it
on
did really
Whatnot,
well. No, it was encouraging because I can cut the cost. I think in the future and get similar quality stuff if that makes sense.
Or at least
I
mix
just
it
was
in.
trying.
But you spent
mix it in. I
$2,500.
Let me explain this. So I spent $2,500. The auction pulled in $2,770, and then after the fees, it was under $2,500. But if I was going to a card show and spending $25 of my own money, half of those cards would go on eBay to secure that I get $25 or $3,000, and
very
the other
good. I
half
see.
would go on Whatnot. I
See,
didn't do that because
yeah.
I put it all on Whatnot because that was the deal.
I see.
If that makes
So
sense.
I was gonna go with the angle that even an expert like American Arbitrage can't go to a card show and make money on Whatnot. But you've changed my mind.
But
a
also,
little bit,
here's the
'cause
thing. I
if
also
you
went to
do-
a card show out of my comfort zone buying, $150 cards where I'm typically
Yeah,
buying
so
$5 cards.
you're
It's
not
much
as used
easier
to
to make
that.
money buying cards that people don't want to list on eBay because it's a hassle. You can get a $15 card for $5. But when they got a $150 card, they know exactly what it sold for yesterday and they won't give you. And there's things in sports cards called repackers. Have you guys heard of repackers before? They'll basically buy all these graded cards, make their own little packs, and then sell them. And they're paying
Gamble.
95% of what the last sale is on eBay and then selling these repacks for a profit. So it's hard to get deals on the higher end stuff right now because of that. So there's a lot of nuance. I think I did
Have
okay.
you
I
ever-
was pretty excited about it.
Have you ever pitched or considered like doing the deal me in thing, but at a card show where you just run the auction at the show and don't buy it unless someone bids?
Oh, it would work. It would 100%
Yeah,
work.
that'd
That's
be
actually
cool.
not
She
a
does
terrible
everything
idea.
double
It's
vendor
just
price.
I'd have to sacrifice a day at the card show or at least a couple
like
hours. and I
flip
wanna
the
do it.
world style.
Well,
for
It
you're
would work. It's not a bad
sacrificing.
idea for an
It'd
hour.
be an interesting,
maybe
like a
one card show.
one-time thing, just to try it and see how it went.
That might not
It'd
be a bad
interesting.
idea, honestly. I might try it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
I
I don't know
like
if I'm
the-
motivated
look,
to actually do it, but
so-
I like it.
You mentioned the eBay thing. Like, I mean, I know you didn't look these things up on eBay and figure out value and whatever. But I mean, do you think you could have made $1,000 if you would have if you would have said, I've got $2,500 and I have to spend it. Hey, check that out.
Fireworks show at Kevin's house.
His head disappeared.
What did I do?
Wallen's still
I
alive.
want to know what I did.
Wallen survived another day.
Is it this?
Try that
Is it
again.
that?
No,
Anyway,
do this. Do jazz
terrible
hands.
audio here. So
Jazz hands. Kevin, do jazz hands.
If
You
you
can't
would
get him
have,
to do it. Okay.
if you would stop, Dave, I can't even think. If you would have said, "All right, I've got $2,500. Somebody gave it to me, and I have to spend it at this card show," what do you think you could have made on eBay? 1,000?
I would have bought different kinds of stuff, but I would have mixed it up because
Right.
certain things I buy for whatnot. But what I would have done with that lot, if I had 25 and I just was spending it myself, or I could do whatever I wanted, I would put a bit of it on eBay to hedge my bets to make sure that I make a certain amount back, like I said, and then all of hopefully the profit will come from the whatnot.
It's so interesting how different your tolerance is when it comes to cards, because like you'll go to a yard sale and you're not going to pay $2,500 and get $2,800 and be like, "Hey, it wasn't bad," with like anything but cards. If that was
This also
plushies
wasn't my money, Dave. This wasn't my money.
I'm just saying,
So
but like
I'm using them
fine around here. Yes,
to
using them.
to test some theories, right? I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
if my people
But-
would tolerate higher end cards, and honestly, they sell just as well as the low end cards.
I'm not trashing you. I'm just saying, do you think that your tolerance is different for cards? Like, would you
Yes,
more
100%. 'Cause I'm
quickly
more-
buy a $100 card you could sell for $120 than a $100 VCR that you could sell for $120 or $120? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're willing to take a smaller profit.
I
on
would. I don't
cards.
really want to do too many $100 cards to 120 unless there's a purpose. So what I noticed in this card auction, if you guys want to get into details and whatnot,
Not
is
really.
the $10 to $15 cards did better because of all the higher end cards that were in there. It was like, oh, I don't want to pay that much, but I'll buy this card. So I was making a lot of profit on the lower end cards, but getting around what the other cards were worth, sometimes below, sometimes above. Kind of.
So why don't we
close.
take this conversation and move it to? So I used to have this viewer that would make this argument you're making, or not even you're not even making the argument because
I don't know how to do
it that way anyways, right? You don't want to do that. But this viewer, he used to annoy me because he'd be like, he's like, what are you wasting your time with? I only buy
Viewers are
things
annoying
that
to
I can
Kevin.
sell for. No, I said this
he's
viewer.
very annoyed
was,
by a
and I'm
lot of
actually
his
going to say
viewers.
he's right.
He won't say it on camera
shut
much,
up.
but he is now. He's letting loose. Go for it.
I'm annoyed.
The
by
Zen
that.
is kicking in. Go for
Tattoo
it.
on his chest. I hate viewers.
Yeah.
You're gonna show it one day.
What,
Exactly.
dude, I am
hate
so much
viewers.
nicer
Full chest tat.
than this guy right here.
You make
So
fireworks happen.
this guy would say, stop wasting your time. He didn't comment very much anymore, I don't think. I only buy things that sell for $250, and I will only spend 10% on the item. I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like, how much can
25
you
to
find?
250.
He's like, I spend 5 hours
selling
a week,
6 items a year,
sourcing
making
and selling. Well, that's what his argument was,
$2,000 or
Carrie.
whatever.
That was his argument. He was like, I sell 1 or 2 things a week. I work for a couple of hours. He's like, why don't you try a different model, and why don't you do whatever? And I was like,
Why don't
dude,
you tell him that you're trying to make a living doing this, and you're not doing it super part time for fun?
I think his argument is that he wasn't full time, and if I did that, you could source and you could and there's a few resellers you see on YouTube somewhat on YouTube, but on Instagram that do this. They only flip high dollar stuff, nothing else. And I think it's possible, but man, and a lot of these things are huge,
We
I just
also
wish
sell
that-
we sell 6 $250 items. We probably pay $625 for every year. I would imagine Dawn's finding them. I'm sure not finding them, but I think we do it.
Yeah. I just wish I
Uncle
looked
Steve-
more like Al Borland.
You look pretty. You
That's
look
where
a
my brain's
lot
at.
like Al Borland.
Well, people have been calling me Dave the Tool Man now because I've been selling all tools, and
But you're
and
like
a lot of
more
people
like
like
the-
call me Al Borland, and I'm looking at pictures of him. He's dashing for. He's a dashing
He's
fellow.
old. He's way older. Than
You're what we
you, dude.
call.
I'm looking at
you're a
young
bear.
Al Borland.
You're a bear.
I'm looking at young Al Borland. He's got like a better beard. It comes up higher. I don't know. He's pulling it off.
There was
And
a
I
guy
like
at
his
the card
hair.
show in.
I should do that
There's a
with
guy
my
at the
hair.
card show in L.A. 3 weeks ago that looked exactly like Al Borland. Now,
Really?
maybe he's like
Just
5
wear
or 10 years
flannel.
younger, but he was like a more
Flannel.
attractive version of Al Borland. Like if I would like, he gets people mistaking him for that actor, and he just goes with it most of the time. I think. Is what
Yeah.
he said,
You know,
so.
it might be the flannel. That might be the thing I'm missing. Maybe I need to go flannel. Once you go flannel, you never go back.
Make your 40s your flannel era, because we
I
call
like
time
it.
periods
I
eras
like
now.
it. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Okay, cool. Anyways,
Kevin's
cool.
in
So
his
that's not what we were
diaper
talking
era.
about. Kevin's in his diaper era.
Not yet.
You'd fit in
Not
at the
yet.
Villages. Villages.
Yeah.
I like them. I could see it. If I liked golf, I could totally see living at the Villages, but I don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
10,000
here's the thing about the
tea times a
Villages,
morning.
dude. Here's the thing about the Villages. You don't have to like golf to enjoy the Villages. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got other holes to explore.
You could source, dude. You could like put a sign up. What? Oh my gosh.
He's not lying. He's not lying. There's a lot to explore. I don't know. I felt like that was romantic.
I'm sorry.
I love how Kevin fakes like he's upset to appease his followers when
He's
he
just
would
laughing.
he would be laughing if we were off air right now. But he's got to play the game. He's got to play the YouTube fake game.
my gosh.
People on YouTube, Kev, they want authenticity. Just laugh, dude. It's okay.
Okay, so anyways,
Did you put on more bracelets when you turned that off?
I think he
No,
did.
they slip
I think
up
he's
over my shirt.
aggressively wearing bracelets.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know, dude.
But no, so I tried for the first time ever, and
2024, stop it.
it gave me a bit of like a bug, a hankering to change my life completely. I'm not gonna do it, but like the whole idea of camping and like
Yeah.
sourcing was actually really cool, and it made me
Yeah.
think like, man, the different.
Camping and sourcing? What'd you do?
Well, I drove over to the Browns. The Villages is
camping and
basically where the
sourcing,
Browns
Kev.
is.
Mm-hmm.
So the Browns flea market is at the Villages.
You
So I got
camped
a
at the Villages?
campground.
See,
Yeah.
you could bypass
Pretty
all
much.
that death and dying at the Villages and then all that stuff ending up at the Browns. You just put a sign in you live in the Villages, put a sign in your front yard. Has anybody died lately? Just
Yeah.
bring it over here.
Bring out your
Yeah,
dead.
but they do that all the time in the Villages. That's how they
You're
find new connections.
No, well,
Holy
listen.
grail.
New
So I went over
holes to
there.
explore.
Went to a campground, set up the pop-up with the whole family. Mama and Papa Picker brought their camper over there, and we slept there. Woke up bright and early, and 10 minutes over to the Browns. Spent the morning at the Browns. Went back to the campground, hung out there, went to the pool, things like that. Did a campfire, made some s'mores, drove around the golf cart. Had a really nice, relaxing time, and I was like, "This is a dream." Like eventually, I need to actually start becoming successful as a reseller or a YouTuber. Either one would work. If I could
You
just
will
have
settle
one of
for
those
either.
pick up. If I just have one of those pick up, then I could
Which
eventually
one?
buy
Which one's got the better shot?
probably eBay. I don't really
Really?
YouTube. I've lost all
come
hope on. But if I could just get either one to kind of blow up a little bit, then I could buy a Class C motorhome and just drive it like all around the country and just pick while I'm going.
you
That's
talked
what I
in
wanna
tech
do.
about that.
It'd be
I
so
think,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Tech
listened
is-
to the tech show. What did you
I
think?
listened to the tech show. Yeah, it was great.
Pretty good,
It was
wasn't
very
it?
good.
It was
I
like
I enjoyed it. It was
it
funny
was-
to watch you two actually feel inferior to somebody. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wish that it was me because you let him talk. He talked and talked and talked. I'm
Yes,
like,
we
where's this?
respected him. Yeah.
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
well,
gosh.
you've got to earn that respect, Kevin. You're
Yeah,
you're
I
selling
see
Tupperware
that.
lids over there,
I
buddy.
see
You're not
that.
really.
Yeah, exactly. You're selling 85% of your stuff to viewers, dude.
My eBay woke up, unlike Dave's.
My eBay's
It really
doing
did.
great. My dude,
Check it out.
what are you talking about? Wait, how much you
eBay
sell
never
last week,
fell
Mister
asleep, guys.
Mister
Last
Braggy
week.
boy?
All right, what
What's
is
your
it?
total?
Tuesday
Time to brag,
this video
Kev.
comes out.
Brag
I don't
time
know
for
total.
Kevin. Last week's total. It says
I'm
right
not
there,
even going to
period.
say it now. I'm not
No,
going to
say
say
it.
it.
Is it over
No,
or
I
under
just
three?
Tupperware.
Over or under
he's playing
three?
games with us. He's taking it away, folks.
Over or under 3,000?
Yeah,
Over.
over 3. Wow,
Oh, he
over
said
under
over like it
4.
was a lot over.
I sold 800 yesterday, and then
Over 4?
758. I don't know. I can't do math this fast.
It just
436.
says it at the top. Paid orders.
Today I'm
last
only
week.
at 259 though, and
Oh,
it's
you-
What are you
already
doing, man?
10
Did you
o'clock
even
at
list?
night. Not today.
Yeah.
Actually, I listed one thing when I woke up because I do what Tex told you to do: list something every day.
while you're pooping.
I only had
didn't say
9
list,
things
he
in
said-
draft. It was pretty rough.
You only had what?
I only had 9 things in draft today. I went to go list and I only had 9 things in draft. So
Kevin, I
it's
was
like, well.
hoping you would tell me some number that I could beat, but it sounds like you probably did like 4,000 or 5,000. I don't know.
Oh, so you had a good week? No, I don't think I
yeah,
did that well.
37. I did 3,700.
730. Wow.
Yeah, had a
Shoot,
good
I don't
week.
think I could beat you.
You
I
just-
think I'm probably 8,
Should I
I'm not
see
gonna
what
add
we
it up
did?
'cause I
I'll
might
see what we
lose.
did.
I don't want to
Well,
lose.
that's
in this
because
game.
that's because of my tools, though. Like everyone's now like, Dave, you found your niche. You should be the tool guy. I'm like, guys, I got really lucky. I'm not like a tool savant. I just
did.
got super lucky at a tool buy. I sold just in like so I sold a $314 tool. I sold a $269 tool, a $179 tool, a $115 tool. $95 tool, $85 tool, $70 tool. It's all tools.
All right,
my
we
sales
get
are
it.
tools.
We get it.
Yeah, exactly.
get
I
it.
did actually
He's
sell a
doing really
pennant,
good.
Kevin. I sold a
I'm
pennant.
doing math to see if I can beat
First
you. I
time
don't
ever.
think I can. So
Carrie,
I should
you'll
just
appreciate
stop
it.
right now.
Yeah,
Carrie,
go for it.
I sold a Georgia Bulldogs felt pennant, but it's like from 1960.
nice.
What do you think that's worth? You're the sports boy.
1960s felt pennant, maybe 40, 50 bucks. I don't know.
110.
Is it worth more than that?
Wow.
110
nice.
bucks.
That's awesome. How much you pay for that?
I don't know. I don't remember buying it.
Should have paid more.
I
Should
don't
have paid
remember
more.
buying it. I have no clue what I paid for it. I found it in my stuff. I'm like, where did I buy this? Like, it's
Dang it, Dave! You beat me.
nice.
Well, I
That's
still
like
got
never gonna
time.
happen again. It's never gonna happen again. It was nice to do it
darn
once.
it.
Though. It was all that tool buy.
Mm.
Why were you way lower?
I'm less than both
No,
of you guys in the last 7 days.
3,600.
We'll put it that way.
Do I have a
beat you by
banana
$100?
Hold on, I gotta see if I got a banana. I probably don't.
You say a banana?
Great. Bonanza.
Oh, what about bananas? Have you been eating your
In
bananas?
pajamas.
I
I
had
heard they're
banana-
going on a trip.
Mike and Ike's today.
I actually got a message on Bonanza about one of my items. Someone
Oh,
actually
you
messaged
really?
me.
Did it
So
come
my-
via-
a Bonanza
Did it come via snail mail? How did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. It was actually
was it like a
was one of
carrier
those
pigeon bringing
ponies.
it
The
to
guy
you?
was on the pony, Paul Revere style, and he's like,
He's like the
Santa's
redcoats are
a
coming.
Santa's
You have a
coming."
message.
Oh, okay, really
You
quick.
have a bonanza message.
We forgot. I think we forgot to mention our Wealthy as a Kevin
No
tier members of our
Bonanza sale.
We
Patreon
did.
last week, didn't we?
You did.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I almost
sorry.
reminded
So we have to
but
mention them
somebody cut me
twice. So
off.
I'll repeat what you say. How about that?
There you
Okay.
go.
All right, so our Wealthy as a Kevin tier, this is a membership. You can be a part of this, guys. If you would like to spend $25+
This benefits us
a
a lot,
month,
guys.
specifically just to gift us cash, you
Just
can
for
get your name
free
said,
money for us. We like it.
like Gem Flipper does.
Jim Flippers.
Yes, and who ate my
Yeah,
chips?
Who ate my chips? Good
You're having
question.
trouble keeping up. Buffing the
I'm
stuff.
having trouble keeping it up. Go ahead.
Kevin can help. Who ate my chips?
Who ate my
I
chips?
don't know.
Buffing the stuff.
Buffing the stuff.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
you're so
my
slow.
gosh, would you like me to take
Are you?
over?
Do you have a lag? I think Carrie has a
I
lag.
might have a lag, dude.
I think he has a
Do
lag.
it
You're,
again, do it
it's
again.
taking you a. Okay,
I am
let's
saying
try
it as soon as I hear it.
Okay, say it
Okay.
as soon as you hear it. Okay, Craig McLaughlin.
Craig McLaughlin.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
you have like a 3-second lag behind us. No wonder you're so slow-witted.
No
this.
kidding.
How do you fix that?
Oh, man.
Why does he have a lag and we
Try
don't?
me, Dave. Try me. Try
All right,
me.
Kevin. Okay, Biggs Collectibles.
Biggs Collectibles.
Much faster. Alexandria
Okay.
Pickers.
I could try my
Alexander
Wi-Fi.
Jake
I
Ryder.
could switch my Wi-Fi.
Jake Ryder.
Dude, you had this last week too. I noticed you were lagging behind us, but I didn't know how to say it. I just felt like, it might hurt you on the inside, but you're lagging pretty bad. CJ Benz Fines, the Flipper Skipper, Lady Arbitrage, No Nose Pickers, Brian Simport, Beal, Harry Tornado, Superhero Headquarters, Vintage Sports Flips, PaulsMerch.com, ABC Matt, Race Heck Resell, Logan Markey, and Brian Big and Fun. And I might have accidentally skipped Biggs Collectibles or Craig McLaughlin, so I'll just say them again and buffing the stuff because I can't remember what I said. I got very confused. Yeah, Carrie, I don't actually even know how to fix
Let's
it.
try it again. Let's
Okay,
try
let's
it
try it
again.
again. Jake Ryder.
Jake Ryder.
No.
So long. That was so long. The timestamp is Carrie 28:24. When you
This
watch it,
is
you're like
the
4 seconds after
Worst
us.
podcast I've ever
Dude,
been
but no,
on.
this is not good. Carrie's supposed to be quick-witted, and he's like way behind us. I don't know what the heck would be causing that. That's so
know.
weird. And Kevin's not. So it's
I'm
odd.
not quick-witted.
No,
So
you're
mi-
not.
Yeah, see, it's all screwed up. Carrie can't
Weird.
figure out when to make a rude comment.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to do it. Well, we'll have to look at that for next week, Carrie, because you are lagging.
Well, since Carrie's lagging, maybe we should just do our best. Well, I don't want to do it.
the
I don't even wanna
Google
look at it up.
Google does say that it's unstable internet connection that could be causing it. So maybe if he connects and unconnects. Carrie, you want to
Okay.
try again? You tried connecting something
Yeah,
else?
let's do it again. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. I have a micro penis.
I have a micro penis.
Say it again.
I have a micro penis.
So you still seem like you're lagging because it's taking you a minute to repeat me. So repeat this. Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Wow. that it's still there. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Thanks for this. Is a
How
great
many?
show,
Is it
guys.
like
Great.
3? Is it 3 seconds?
3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds, I would say. I mean, I don't know.
Not that long.
No, it's not that long.
Not that
I have
long.
no concept of time. Yeah. So Kevin would know.
I can give Carrie an insult and he won't hear it for 3 seconds. So
I like that.
Josh, Harry Tornado, left a comment. He says, I've never stopped watching Carrie's videos because you can't stop something you never started. That's really good.
Let's wait for
This
Carrie
guy-
to hear that.
Yeah. Very good. He still finds a way. That's impressive.
Oh, Harry, I like that. Where is he this month? Where is he this week? Where is he? Is he in,
He's
what
in Europe.
country
He's
is
in
he this week?
Portugal. Portugal. Buying
He's
some
becoming less
stuff.
relatable when he's
Well,
doing
no, I
less
don't
world
know about
traveling.
that. Listen,
Yeah.
I
Dave
can't
wants to
relate.
travel?
I do want to travel. I would
I
like
want
to
to
I
travel.
like Dave's
Carolina,
videos because I'm like, look, he can't do it
Either.
Neither of us
He
can do
also
this.
can't do it. We both can't do it at all. That's great. So I will say the flea market was pretty dead. It was 150 vendors. At its peak, it was like 320 this year. So I think it's probably good timing. This was it, Kevin. This was the last hurrah of sourcing.
Yeah.
Carrie, when you hear that in like 15 seconds, just give us a
Just-
thumbs up. But yeah, it was the last hurrah. Of
Speeding up around here.
yeah, there he is. All right.
Very funny.
I almost like
I
delayed
love
Carrie better. It's more fun.
So, this guy Tech in.
It is a lot more fun, honestly. I like it too.
Yeah.
Said fun talking to you guys, fun to hang out with you guys, and it was an honor. An honor to be on this podcast. Thank you guys. Keep fighting the good fight. In other words, you got no hope.
An
My
honor.
favorite- can I tell you my favorite part
Yeah.
of that hidden
Right.
episode?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was when he both told you boldly to your face and meant it that he would hire neither of you ever.
No,
He
that's
wouldn't
true,
even
yeah.
consider
Fair.
it.
I wouldn't hire myself.
No, I wouldn't
No
hire
way.
me either. That's kind of why we do this. I think most people out there aren't necessarily the kind of folks that you would want to hire to do hourly work. Who
No.
resell.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they're reselling, because it's like, I can do that. Why am I going to make $15
listen,
an hour?
Let me tell you, I heard from a bunch of people at the Webster that there was this
Mm-hmm.
one booth that Tekken Sports cleaned up at. Tekken Sports and Firebenda apparently cleaned up.
Firebenda.
Okay, on the clothing. And it's so funny because I didn't realize Rod called me and he was like all triggered because Rod likes clothes a lot. And so
Yeah.
he's a little more triggered than I would get for missing clothes. But he's all triggered because this guy told him, he sees him at yard sales all the time, and he said, hey, come by my booth. I'm going to finally go to the Webster. And Rod didn't really pay too much attention and didn't go and didn't whatever. He didn't get there in time. By the time he got there, it was all sold. And apparently the guy had tons of video games and all this stuff. And Kevin, your mic's rubbing a little bit. But
That's
yeah,
why I tell
so,
you guys all the time, you got to be the first one there. You got to be at the yard
That's
sale
actually
or
your
the
thing.
flea
You came
market
up
at
with
the
that.
Croc of Dawn.
the Croc of Dawn.
Me and Dave were texting, I think, going out yard sailing on Saturday before Carrie woke up. I think that's what happened. I mean, before Carrie went to sleep. So
Yeah,
he
that's
was involved
exactly
in
what
the
happened.
texting.
No, I sent a text message alerting you guys that I was awake. Remember? And it was
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
For me, I'm also
Well,
3
that-
hours behind you guys.
See, but I don't believe it, because I guarantee you, because Dave gets up, I'm up at 5 o'clock on a Saturday or whatever.
Yeah,
and I
5 is
guarantee you that we're up many Saturdays before you go to sleep on Friday.
I
night.
think so. All right,
Well,
so
yeah,
here's
possibly.
here's
Historically,
Armin's
yes, yeah.
flea market stuff, right? From this guy. So you can see some of his
bunch of
Armin is
old junk.
Firebender.
Firebender, yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at this
Garbage.
stuff. He,
There's
some
the
I'm
Jets,
showing
Devils.
some.
Oh.
I'm showing some of the stuff he got at this guy's
Yeah.
booth, right? True Religion.
Wow.
He's got the over here. Look at this Bills hat.
No,
on
he
the
got
bottom
some
right.
good
Dude,
stuff. You got
both-
the
all-
paint
Look at that
splatter
bottom right.
logo.
Look at that bottom right Buffalo Bills hat at the very bottom.
That's pretty cool.
You see that thing?
That's pretty cool.
So, anyways, he gets all
Yeah,
this
but
from this
he's got
guy.
an autographed
That's not what
Buckeyes
the other one
hat.
splashes and
crazy
Sheesh.
stuff. And so Rod was telling me he was all upset and so on and so forth. And then I go to the flea market on Saturday, and I go to this booth I always go to. I usually go there pretty late because they have so much stuff. And they're talking to me, and he's like, yeah, I killed it at the Webster. Come to find out, it's that guy that I buy from all the time.
no
That I
way.
know. And I convinced them to go to the Webster. Like last time I was at the Browns, I was like,
Nice.
dude, you got to do the Webster on Memorial Day. You got to do it. And he went
Why
and he
didn't
said they
you get the
killed it.
contact information if
I
you
don't
buy
ever do
from
that
him?
sort of stuff.
Why
I don't know.
not?
I don't know
Dude.
because I'm just bad at this, Kevin.
You
know
save
this.
them money. You save them time. You
I
save.
know.
Mm.
Well, anyways,
Look at Kevin
I'm
acting
glad-
like he's doing it for them and not
I'm
himself. I love it.
So I
didn't
was
say
like
I'm doing
telling them that you got to go to the website on Memorial Day. You got to go, and they went, and apparently they brought out all this amazing clothes. I think Tekken said he spent like 2,000 plus with them. Armin spent $350 on all those hats. $350 on all those hats. $350, which is fine.
USD?
That's a fine price to pay.
The 3 hats you showed at the beginning
are worth, easily. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It was pretty cool to kind of see the world turn out. So Rod, you're not the only one who missed out. I literally am the one who told them to bring it there. So
small world.
Wait, and
Hey,
I'm not talking about
if
Mike,
anybody
Kevin's
has a
Rod.
massive quantity out there, please, let me know. Send me
Quantity
a message.
of what, Kevin?
Of stuff like that
Zen?
you want to sell. Don't take
That's
it
true.
to the
He's
freaking flea
very
market.
vague. I think he was asking for
You
drugs.
just have a quantity of anything.
I'm sending out offers here to see if I can get over.
I'm looking for
3,700.
quantity,
I don't
not
think I
quality,
can.
folks.
Kevin, speaking of quantity of drugs, I've been watching Breaking Bad quite a bit, okay?
Yeah,
And I
that's a
started,
problem.
what,
Your
like
new
2 weeks
I
ago?
bet
Personality.
Tech doesn't do that.
I just finished season 4, and I'm going to tell you, now I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm going to say at the end of season 4, this show is over. Like, I don't see any reason to watch season 5. Season 4 ended how I wanted the show to end. So whatever season 5 is probably going to be depressing and horrible, so I should just stop at 4 and call it
I
the last
agree.
season. Have you ever watched it,
agree.
Kev?
There you go.
No,
Carrie, have you
I
watched
don't
it?
watch
No,
TV
you gotta.
very much, man.
I love Better Call Saul too, but
All
I
right,
didn't
guys,
finish
comment
Breaking
down
Bad
below.
or
Comment down
Better
below.
Call Saul.
Is season 5 worth it, or is it going to be like, oh, now we got to make it
don't
all
remember,
depressing? Because
dude.
it ended super happy.
I don't even know
at
if
the
I
end of
got
season
that
4.
far.
You probably didn't. There's only
I
5
think it's a
seasons.
musical season. I think they just do musical stuff. Like it's just dancing and
I hated those
drugs, they're
episodes of
wonderful.
Community. I hated the episodes
Hey,
of Community
it's like
where they
that.
sang.
Fines for All Minds wants to shop your ephemera from your storage again, Dave.
I bet. Yeah, there's I don't know, man. I struggle. I'm having I feel like the typical Whatnot conundrum where it's like getting hard again for me to want to sell on Whatnot because of how bad my shows are
Getting
going.
hard again?
Yeah,
It's getting hard again,
That's all I
finally,
heard
guys.
too,
It's
Carrie.
finally
I'm
getting hard
sorry.
again. The Mountain Dew
Oh
Baja
my
Blast and the
God.
Cheez-It did it. I'm really excited. I gotta go.
Yeah, that might have something to do with the impotence, Dave.
But no, it's just I'm also trying to be like a super consistent lister, and if I sell all my stuff off on Whatnot, then I don't have stuff to list, and I'm not planning on sourcing for 2 months, so I'm really struggling with the desire
But
to
you
even do any
source so much
auctions.
junk, you ought to be able to sell.
But I
that.
don't have
You're
that
gonna
much.
have no
Maybe
choice.
that's the problem. I'm not
Put it on
sourcing enough
Whatnot.
junk anymore. I'm
There you
sourcing
go.
too good of stuff
Yeah.
to put on Whatnot.
You've gotten too good for Whatnot.
I've gotten too good at sourcing to sell on Whatnot. No,
You're getting
I'm
too
sure
good
I'm
of a
buying
source.
junk.
I mean, hey, there's some truth to that too, right? Once you see all the stuff out there, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna walk past that plush and look at the other stuff first.
Yeah.
Although,
yeah.
here you go, Dave. I got something for you. What would you do here? Because I did a total Dave move, like 100%. I pull up to a yard sale and there's a
You
tarp full of
peed in a bottle and drank it?
Squishmallow. No,
Tarp full of
At the-
Squishmallow. Okay.
Tarp full of Squishmallows, all sizes. I mean, jumbo ones, big ones, medium ones, small
Jumbo,
ones, right?
big. Jumbo and big seem similar, but yeah.
No, jumbo is not
Okay.
big.
Okay, so
Jumbo is jumbo.
You're working at McDonald's now. You got the jumbo size, the big. The...
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, go.
So, and I'm like,
I feel like
you know, how
jumbo's
much you
bigger
want on
than
a
big.
Squishmallow? I was like, how much you want? And she's like, $3 on the giant ones, $2, $1, and like the small ones like this were like 2 for $1 or something like that. I can't remember, but I was like, okay, there's like literally like 100 plush on this thing. I was like, how about $1 a piece? I'll take them all. And she said, yep. What do you think?
Yeah.
With tags, it had the
This is
little
just
butt tag and it had the actual
real-
tag
the
on it
internet is
itself.
terrible right now.
I did a. Is mine terrible?
No, Carrie says he's talking to himself.
Okay. He's talking to Dom.
No, I'm trying to.
No problem.
I tried to. Oh, did you hear that? The internet is terrible.
Yeah.
Right? I was trying. I was
swear words.
I was trying to change it to my phone. Is it better now?
Okay. I don't know. Is it? You want to try the repeating game again? I smell
Let's
like
try
butt.
it. Let's test it.
No, it's
I smell
definitely
like
still laggy. It's definitely still laggy.
Definitely still.
I don't know.
Did
Yeah,
you
it
ever
was doing
try
it the
getting
last week,
completely
too.
out and coming completely back here?
No, because it did it last week too on a
Oh,
different
okay.
platform. So it's really
All
quite
right.
curious. I would think it's something with the computer itself. I bet if you went on your phone, go into StreamYard on your phone, not on your computer. That seems like a terrible idea. Let's do it
Try to
anyways.
come on
Why
through
not?
my phone.
Yeah, come on through your
Do
phone,
that?
but just
Well, good.
mute.
I can tell my
Yeah, but
Squishmallows
mute
story.
and turn off your video on your computer. Don't shut off your stream on your computer. Just mute it, turn off your video, and now come in on your phone. All right, Kevin, tell your Squishmallow story. $100 for 100 Squish. Did you do an all Squish show?
What do you think? I mean, was that good? Do you think you would do that?
You'll do great. Yeah, you'll do great.
Okay,
I'm going to
'cause
do a
I
Squish show
looked up
probably this
one
week.
of them while she was deliberating. I looked at one that looked really unique. It was big. I'm like, I've never seen that one before, and I snapped it, and it was like a $40 Squishmallow.
Yeah, you could definitely
Like-
sell them on eBay. They sell on eBay, but they sell slow on eBay.
Yeah,
so you're better off just doing a
I
Squish
saw
show.
3 sold and 8 listed on that
Yeah,
one,
they don't have
but
great
there was a
sell-through.
high priced one, right? So I was like, I could probably find 10 in here that are 20 to 50. And just list those off,
hold
and I'll
on.
probably do. I'm not doing it on one. I'm doing it on Dibdit. We got a plus show coming up on when the 6th.
The 6th
I think.
of
Anyway,
February.
so
The 6th of June.
I thought that.
Okay.
I thought I did
Dude,
pretty
that's
good. And
this
you know
week,
what else I
then.
found, Dave?
Kevin, that's this week.
Do you remember me whining? Yeah, it's this week, the 6th, I think. Plus show.
All right.
I think. Anyway, do you remember me whining about never being able to find Build-A-Bear worth any money, and you keep
There's
finding these
lots of them,
$50 Build-A-Bears? I never find them. So I went to a
Okay.
sale, and I saw a Hello Kitty Build-A-Bear. I was like, huh. I'm like, how much you want? She's like, $5. I'm like, yeah. But I bought it, and it's $50 plus.
Is
all
it
day
Hello
long.
Kitty or one of the off characters?
It's Hello Kitty.
It's actually Hello Kitty. Is it a Halloween theme?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look at it that close. But there was
you
2
bought
other
it. I
ones
figured you
there,
know
too.
something about it.
I bought one other one for $3. I can't remember what there's 3 Build-A-Bear, and I'm gonna do really well on them.
Okay,
wow.
nice.
I was a
Yeah,
little
I just
surprised,
got a
so there you
Ninja
go.
Turtle one that sells for like 40. So that's they're out there.
Yeah,
Definitely
there
can
are a
find
few.
'em.
pretty happy
so
with it.
Carrie apparently doesn't know how to click a button on his phone, so that's a problem. Carrie,
Hey,
sometimes
over the
you just gotta
years-
click it.
Somewhere Leroy is going crazy listening to the 3 of you talk about tools. Like
Really?
Completely. Blood,
Somewhere?
sweat, and soul. Yeah.
Well,
somewhere.
listen, I sold so many tools. Again, I just can't. I can't stop. I'm basically the tool guy, like I said.
Tim
and I
also says watch Dark Matter.
Oh, I think I've heard of that one. So the thing with here's Carrie on his phone. Okay, let's see if he's here. Hi, Carrie.
Can you hear? I don't have my headphones. Is this gonna work?
We can try it for a minute. How you doing?
Pretty good, dude. This is weird.
All right,
So I just
let's
we
try
have
it. Repeat,
Definitely no
repeat.
delay.
Repeat right after me. Butthole.
butthole,
Butthole.
butthole,
Butthole.
Why
Butthole.
does it have to
Butthole.
be that?
butthole,
Sphincter.
sphincter.
Much faster, sphincter.
Okay, sphincter. Just hopefully the
dude,
audio
I'm
is not
wondering-
terrible.
I'm wondering if you need to update your Firefox or your Chrome or whatever browser you
I
use.
have Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, maybe update your MSN browser or whatever
I
you're
don't- I-
using.
It's going to be hard to troubleshoot it right now, but
Does
No,
Ask
yeah,
Jeeves have a
later.
lens feature? Ask
no, they-
Jeeves lens.
no, but they are very concerned. All the articles I'm reading, they're worried about Y2K. So I'm not sure
Really?
what's going to happen.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. It's gonna
I don't know
happen.
what's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. We just don't know when, but it's gonna happen. No, okay. So I mean, it sounds not great, but I think it's better than the lag. I don't know. What do you think, Kev?
Way better. Way
It's better than the lag. Is pretty frustrating because like Carrie's supposed to be quick-witted and he's slow-witted
Yeah.
on the computer
So
right now.
Nicole wanted to congratulate you and tell you good job on buying the tools, Dave. She didn't think you had it in you. That was good.
Wow, what is that? So what does that even mean? I'm out of money. I used all my money there, and then all the
Yeah.
money that I've been selling
All the
it
money's
for.
coming in. You've been
No.
selling.
See, the thing is, that money disappears too. I don't know where it goes. It's all gone.
Yeah.
But I did get a new phone today. I ordered a new phone.
Oh, well, that was good, Dave.
What'd you
That was
get,
good.
dude? You get a droid?
No, I am gonna try an Android because
Don't
I
forget
hear
about your
Dibdit.
quarterlies.
I hear Dibdit's coming to Android, so I ordered an Android phone. So
Ooh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go. Yes.
yeah,
Dibbed it, guys. It's
gonna
America's
be good.
best reselling site.
yeah. No, so the guy messages me right after I buy it, and he says, "Hey, I live in the same town as you. Do you want to just meet and we don't have to pay these stupid eBay fees?" Basically, and I was like, "I
Did
can't."
he say that on eBay?
Yes, I said
Yeah.
I cannot agree
He
to that.
said
Although
that?
I
Did
wish
he
I.
say stupid eBay
He
fees
said eBay
on
fees.
the
He just said eBay
messages?
fees. He just said
Dude.
he wants to avoid the eBay fees, and I was just like,
Okay.
I was sitting there. I was like, I also would
What did
love
you
to
say?
avoid them.
What did
No,
you
I
say?
said,
He's like,
I
I
said-
love to avoid eBay when I sell. Let's sell
I
elsewhere.
said yes. Let's sell elsewhere, and hopefully we don't get banned. No,
Can
I
I
just
say
said I said
something?
you're not allowed to do that. I said I unfortunately we can't do that. You got to send it to me, even though you're in the same town as me, because I'm a good upstanding.
I do
eBayer.
want to say something though. you are one strike away from being banned on Dibdit. So be careful. You've been
you never
making some
know.
mistakes. And we don't want you to
Let's
make
move
that
this here.
video. Ooh,
There we
what
go.
is this? What is this?
There we go.
We
There
got
we go.
rid of fake Carrie. Now we have real Carrie.
Now we have real Carrie. Okay, Kevin, what?
The Informed Consumer Act, which I've lambasted in the past, well deserved, by the way.
Don't know what that means.
One of the benefits,
fancy.
if you want to call it benefits, and I'm not
Basting?
advocating for this,
What's to look him up? I
it's
tried
pretty
it. I
bush
couldn't
league.
find him.
No, I don't think they have that thing where they're detecting. I haven't seen one of those messages, and of course, I don't do that stuff. But I would never. I would be too scared. I'm in Carrie's, league when it comes to being scared about, losing something. I would never do that. But I do think that, because now they make you, like, your address, your email address, you have to be contactable.
Yeah, so you could literally just
platform.
email the person and be like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. Electronic mail.
But that's not there yet, right? You can't actually find their information yet.
I don't know.
I tried to find it for yours
for it.
because I want to figure out where you live, and I haven't figured it out yet. All it says under Kevin's address is, my rod's name is Mike. That's all it says.
Exactly.
I don't know what that means.
Follow the rod, and it will lead you.
Spare the rod,
to the base
spoil
of
the child.
shaft. Yes.
Mhm.
What is this? Kevin drinking alcohol is a whole different vibe on this show.
Yeah, you
I
were
didn't-
drinking
did
last
I do?
episode.
I wasn't
Kevin drinking
last
alcohol,
time?
he gets very touchy. Like
It's
he
true.
will caress
Hey,
your
dude, he's
shoulder.
already touchy. Imagine
He
if
like
he's
licks
drunk.
your ear. You're like, Kevin,
It's
dude,
like-
please,
I
stop
tried to
heavy
give
breathing
Dave a
into my
hug
ear.
one
He pulls out his
Carrie
feather
will
and starts
take a hug.
tickling you. It's weird.
Carrie, you'll take a hug. Dave's like I feel like he's uncomfortable, so
Yeah,
I
Dave
don't
doesn't
really
like
want to do
Dave
it.
doesn't like human emotion that much.
It makes me uncomfortable because I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't really
give
know
you a
why.
big
I
old
probably
hug
need
next
therapy,
time I
honestly.
see you,
But
Dave.
speaking of needing therapy, let's take a quick intermission right here at 46 minutes. I'll do this. We're gonna show Carrie's first half of his motivational speeches because he's doing 2 this week.
Yes.
And we'll be back in like 3 minutes. Here we go. Boom.
Are you completely useless when it comes to reselling? 1 out of every 12 people suffer from what is known as Krylov syndrome. Those who suffer from Krylov syndrome are unable to figure out how to resell successfully. If they weren't rescued from their mom's basement, they would still be living there. Thankfully, Brian Big and Fun, you don't have an issue with this, and we need to shout you out and say you're doing a swell job, buddy. I think when I think of how I should probably be if I was good at this, it would be something like what you're doing probably. Brian, how do you get that noise on your phone where it goes like ka-ching, ka-ching, ha? Is it a setting? Is it something that I can just like time for every couple hours so that people think I'm doing good? Hey buddy, how you doing? Good morning. It's time to wake up, buddy. Hey, come on, it's time to wake up. No, don't stare off into the wall. You got stuff to do, buddy. It's a big day for you. Don't just stare there at the wall. You're making everybody feel weird, dude. I got a big announcement for you, buddy. You got a new home. You're going with Lady Arbitrage. She's going to take care of you now. She's great. She's going to make sure you're happy. You can just play with your cards all day and not contribute anything. You can just have the time of your life. She'll ship them. She'll list most everything. She's amazing. She's coming to pick you up now, buddy. Do you have something nice to say to her? Thank you. You do such a good job. Keep doing it. Biggs Collectibles, you're doing such a great job. We're all proud of you. From trash to cash, there's me, Carrie, who believes in you always. There's Dave, who also believes in you always. Kevin, we can't get a hold of you. You're busy swinging, and you won't answer calls or your texts. Please answer. We want to hear your opinion on Biggs Collectibles. That would be good. Now, Biggs, you can do it. Biggs, you can do it. You can do anything that you believe in. Biggs, you can do it. Biggs, you can do it. Biggs Collectibles, we believe in you. Word on the street is that Harry Tornado has changed. He's not buying $60 items and selling them for $65 just in the US anymore. He's also doing it in other countries. Just because you're a strong man that can hold many things doesn't mean we haven't noticed a difference. Some smart people would say that this change is growth. I don't know. But I'm not some people, Harry. I believe in you. I believe in you so much that I Googled belief in you quotes, and the first picture that comes up, because I don't like reading just words, I want a picture. There's a mountain. It says, believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Norman Vincent Peale. I didn't understand any of that. Hey, J-Ride. When your alarm goes off at 11 or maybe noon in the afternoon, the pain in your body is going to tell you you need to stay in bed. You can't handle this. You can't get up and you can't rise and grind. You say you had a bad day. You didn't even do anything today because you just woke up, man. And it's already early in the morning at 11 or noonish. And you got to get out there and get working, man. There's one thing you can do, J-Ride, to just get on the grind today and just have a happy and productive day. And it's this. Number one, quit regretting what you did in the past. Forget about the fact that you just woke up at 11:30, maybe noonish in the afternoon. Forget about it. It happens to absolutely all of us every single day, all of the days.
You're doing really good, Paul, and I believe you can do even better. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. Remember, Paul, when people ask you, what do you do? Your answer should be, whatever it takes.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Oh, welcome back.
We're back. Yeah.
I
So
thought
did
I
you
was gonna
enjoy
get a
those?
break,
Did
for
you
real.
enjoy those, guys? Did you enjoy them? They were
I
pretty
thought
good.
they
I
were
really
awesome.
enjoyed them.
I liked the one where I did the stuff.
Carrie, speaking of Carrie needing therapy, that Paul's merch one was weird.
Carrie, I did a therapy video for you, and you didn't even watch it because
You
you
did
Oh,
it-
did you get
commented on it.
sponsored by Better Health or something?
No. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody sent
No,
me a
he
pack
didn't.
of preparation.
He got
H
just
that I was
average
supposed
health.
to mention
Better
on
health
this show.
is tougher.
But yeah, that's true.
No, my last look at my flipper video from Saturday.
You did
It
a
was-
therapy
I
thing
did it
for me in
just
your
for
video?
you.
Oh, okay.
Just for you, and you
Really?
didn't even watch it.
I'll
Yeah,
watch it
from
now.
Saturday.
Jeez. All you had
Well,
to say is you
act
mentioned. I
flipper.
mentioned you in your video, and I'd watch it.
Come
So
on.
that's all you had to say.
Actually, didn't have anything to do with you.
Now
but
I'm
it
watching
was
someone
good.
mow a lawn. I'm off on a detour. Hold
There you
on.
go. ADHD, man.
Dude,
I
look
didn't
how
do one
overgrown
for
that is.
ADHD.
Oh my gosh. Kevin, your Commonwealth Flipper channel has now like ultra surpassed my picker channel, which doesn't grow, but it's pretty crazy. Speaking of growing, like the grass, your channels grow and mine don't. I'm not depressed about it, guys. I'm not changed and
Not
sad
depressed
and
about it. Everybody goes
emotionally
sub
having
to
a mental
Dave.
struggle about my channels all
Dude,
failing.
Dave, I don't know why people look. None of us like it when eBay sales are down or your channel is down. But dude, it goes like this. I know you feel like that.
Except for
but
Kevin, it
it's-
goes.
Yeah, it slowly goes up. It's kind of useless.
Well, you know, that's something that happens when you sell your soul to
Yeah,
YouTube.
to big
No.
eBay.
I
Bonanza
turned him down.
boss.
I didn't drink the gold
Bonanza
drink.
man.
I didn't drink
Dave
the gold
would
drink.
sell his soul if
Nope,
the price was
would
right
not.
faster than anybody on. Listen,
No, so
I
it does
drink the
say
Kool-Aid,
mental
but I
you
struggles.
did
don't-
the whatnot video.
Cyanide
did
makes
it.
me OCD, so I don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Listen, oh Carrie, I saw you touch a vacuum in your video. That was
I really,
You're like,
that was
oh, that's
a
not good. I
little
touched a vacuum.
exaggerated real thought. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, well, I gotta
Dawn
go wash
give
my
you
hands.
Don't give
Yeah.
you the
We
the
do.
hand
the same.
I
sanitizer
lost the
right
hand
afterwards.
sanitizer in the car underneath all the debris, so I have to figure it out.
Dude, I
Debris.
raid someone. I raid someone on whatnot. This is like the life that me and Carrie live, Kevin. I just want you to understand our struggles.
Mhm.
I raid
Mhm.
someone on whatnot. I
Should've
send him
been
like
me, by the way.
80
You didn't
people.
do it.
I send him like
Mhm.
80 people, and he goes,
Mhm.
"Oh, ADH Dave, hey, thank you so much. Like your content's pretty good. Kevin's is better." This
Yeah,
is just like the
that's true.
life I live.
After you rated it,
And yes, after I rate him, and I'm just like, you
That's
have. I was just like, you have bad
Yep.
taste, and I just left this show.
I
I don't blame
I
you.
did. I got the
Not that
first
he has
time.
bad taste, but I
I don't know if it
blame
was on TikTok or YouTube. Like for the first time, somebody said, "Hey, are you the garage sale or are you the thrift store guy on my card channel?" So now people
Oh,
are
there
knowing
we
me
go.
more for cards.
Yeah.
I feel like than
Cross
my,
pollination.
probably because I
Brag
don't
a
do
little.
regular videos much anymore.
When's it gonna happen on your foot finder? You're gonna
I don't
have
know,
to
dude.
like
You're gonna have to.
show your feet in the thrift store. That's what you should do.
I will. I will pitch it though. If you guys like hangnails, I've got a show for you.
Ugh.
The hangnail channel.
I do have you. I feel like everyone has that friend that always has some sort of weird growth or something happening, and they have to show you. Like, check out the skin tag I have. Look at this spider bite I have. They always have something with pus
My dad
somewhere on their
Yeah,
body
it's
they want to
weird.
show you.
Who is that in our group? Is it Death Pile
For
or
me,
something?
for me, it's my brother. He just always has something going on where he's like, I got bit by a spider again, and he shows me there's like this white blob.
I just want to point out that Carrie just there's evidence now that I don't have 3 nipples. He just
Why?
said it. If I had 3 nipples, he would have said it's me in our group. But
I
see,
said,
he
yeah,
didn't
you
say
have
that.
3. No, you have 3 more nipples than what anyone would
Mhm.
expect you to have. That's what the joke
I
is.
have 5 then. That's good.
That-
I like
so that's
it.
8. Just so you know.
Kevin, I do notice that your latest 2 flipper videos. What's that, Dawn? Is that Dawn I hear?
Oh, can you hear Dawn? Yeah, she's talking to the dog. The dog.
Hi,
thing.
Dawn. I noticed in your 2 flipper videos, you kind of have the same thumbnail going on here. It's
Yeah.
very, very similar.
Yeah,
These
It
very
is, isn't it?
mental
Neither one
struggles.
work. My flipper videos have been doing unbelievable until the last 2.
12. Well, maybe
They
it's because
didn't.
it's like the
I don't
same
feel like you
thumbnail.
have mental struggles though, Kevin. I feel like
I
the
don't.
Zen takes
Well,
all
yeah,
that
we
mental
all
struggle
do.
away.
I have normal mental struggles. They're not abnormal.
Kevin has self-doubt.
Gary.
Kevin has
Of
self-doubt.
course.
Kevin has
Yeah.
ED. Kevin has
Yeah.
all his things that
All
he
sorts of
has.
just dysfunctions. Yes,
And I
several
don't
types.
have it. Oh my
I would say
gosh.
it's partially mental. I
Hey.
think that's
Mhm.
partially a mind over matter.
Yeah, if you believe in
Speaking of
yourself,
ED.
it will grow.
Yes.
so
If you believe it, it'll
somebody
grow.
suggested that there should be a secret episode to get new people. Oh, by the way, Dan in Demand said he would definitely subscribe to watch
He's a
that
traitor.
tech video.
He went on some
Wait a
other
minute, he
reselling
is. Okay, yeah.
podcasts.
So, but he said he'd subscribe if he could do it at the Wealthy as a Carry level. He would definitely watch just for the tech episode.
Dan is a subscriber though.
Yeah.
He's
So
already a
what
subscriber.
do you have to
Oh,
be?
is
What
he?
level?
Yeah. And
$5 or $10?
$5. You have to be $5. $5 plus.
He's saying he wants to do it, but it's got to be. It's only worth $3.
But he's already paying 10, I think, or 5, because he already has been commenting on the secret episodes and talking.
Because he should. I went over and bought a bunch of stuff from him on Whatnot. He wanted to return a little of that. So he
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
gave us
Pay it
$10
forward.
for a week or something.
Pay it
You know,
forward.
watch tech. On that treacherous episode, it was funny. He gets uncomfortable when you blow him up and put him on the screen, and he was like right
He's
there
freaking
blowing
out.
up on the screen.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Here's the
it's
thing
good.
about the secret episodes. If you're uncomfortable at $5, you're not gonna feel better at 3. You're going to be wasting money
Mhm.
at any amount that you spend.
All levels, you're wasting
All
money.
levels
All
are
levels.
not
Complete.
worth it. But
Somebody
you
also
should be a member
wasted
though.
money.
Somebody on Apple left a comment, a review that said, "Hey, anybody that rips on the people that are Patreons of their own group shouldn't have a podcast or something like that."
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of
Like
that,
Harry
at
just did.
the
I agree.
campground,
But we got to remember the person who said that doesn't have a podcast and we do. So I feel like
Yeah.
we are more experts on that.
at the campground, the toilets had like a shower curtain instead of a
Just
door.
in case you want to poo and
Instead
shower.
of a door.
So you can't
No.
lock it.
You can't lock it, and it's like pretty much
You
always
can
got a
hold
big
it.
gap. Yeah, it's always got a big gap. So like you
Just
can
like a-
kind of anyone who walking by, like just look left, you see someone pooping. Like
You
can
do
see
that?
'em,
Like if somebody's sitting
know,
there washing their
out
hands,
there,
you just shake their hand,
pooping.
wish them a good day.
yeah, it's
Just
pretty
hold the
uncomfortable.
curtain.
It's pretty
It's
well.
like being at the hospital
Yeah,
with
but
the
then
little
that
thing in
curtain,
the back.
Carrie can attest to the germs on that curtain.
No, when
I'm
Dave
sure they're
poops, he's got to have
abundant.
both hands on the bowl. It's a
Dude,
ride,
Honestly,
man.
I
This is
had
the
like
worst episode.
wonderfully clean
I'm
poops
not
at the
coming back.
campground. Like when you got that bad single
don't
ply
even have to
stuff
wipe.
that's hard
They're
to wipe
so
off.
good.
Yeah, if you have a nice clean cutoff, then you like a little wipe
That's
and you're
true.
good
It
to
takes
go.
practice.
But if you're having like those Crayola crayon poops where they just keep there's just poop and poop and poop
Exactly.
and poop,
It's
just
like
every time
slime,
you wipe
but
there's
it's
still poop.
poo-colored
Yeah,
slime.
that can be a problem with the single ply, Kevin, and that's luckily not.
I'm
I
not
the
feel
case.
bad. I feel bad at campgrounds when I do an upper decker because
Why?
it's outside and it's not even a toilet.
And that's true. That's true. I
Reselling scores says when Dave unlisted his entire store, I thought it was a great idea. My store has never fully recovered from that.
Neither is Dave's.
What do you mean?
Well,
What does that mean? My store
means
never.
they took your great idea and implemented it, and it's not working.
Who's listening to Dave and then taking his ideas? Though?
Yeah,
That's
that
a
seems
you
like a bad
problem.
call.
That's
Yeah,
a you issue.
I don't know what to tell you with that one. So I've noticed. I will say, okay, so this is my review of the tech and method. It's kind of died off. Like I was listening every day and I was seeing sales, but they're slowing down now. And so when he showed us that chart, Carrie, remember it showed like the bump when you start listening again, but then it kind of
Oh, was that
tails
like
off.
the little
Yeah, the
squiggly up thing? Yeah.
impressions. The impressions went way up. I feel like, and I guess I could look at my impressions, but I feel like they're now trailing down, even though I'm still.
Are you
listening
still
every
doing the
single
same
day.
amount every day?
Yeah, and Kevin, you're rubbing again, big guy. He's always rubbing something. Now he's rubbing his mic on his shirt, but earlier he was rubbing something else. Hey!
When you see him get really close to the camera, that's because his hands are below the camera.
What are you showing us? A little Tupperware?
I'm thinking about doing a top 10 Tupperware video. I haven't
That
done
sounds
top
really
10
boring.
in a while.
That sounds terrible. Why would you do that?
So
Don't.
boring, but
Unless
do
you
it.
want
No,
people
just-
not to
valuable
watch.
pieces of Tupperware.
Well, did you hear it? Tekken was
for fun.
throwing a little shade, saying people do videos talking about bolos they never even bought. That you basically could do that sort of thing, except you probably bought all the Tupperware at this point.
I haven't actually. I've looked. There's some that there's some that's just weird. I had never found the Blockbuster Tupperware bowl until Helo's World gave it to me. I never found one of those, and I looked for it forever.
The Railroad Reseller.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter and Instagram.
Follow him on the Pinterest.
Yeah, it's the Pinterest. Okay, so we got
Rad
this
Relics.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Here you go. He says, "I'm totally on board." I don't remember criticizing tech on that episode. Did I? On the next episode after you did?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It was
think
kind
I
of
did.
vehement.
He says, "I'm totally on board with Kevin about tech. Most people are just trying to. Okay, most people are just trying to make a little more money to help get down the road. Tech is a good guy, I guess. I've never watched one of his videos. I think he's in an area that allows him to be that the way he is. In other words, there's a lot more to source down there, so you can ramp it up and whatever. All I was just making the point of is that most resellers don't ever have the goal of listing 120 things a day times 4 employees. That's all the point. I wasn't saying that I was critical of it. I was just saying that that's not most typical. That's not what most people want to do. And you guys said it too. You said you don't want a job.
Yeah,
right.
At
Which
all.
is clear.
Yeah, that's true.
100% don't want a job.
I don't even want the job.
I don't want to
doing,
do
let's be
this.
honest.
If I'm
Yeah.
on,
I would like to
I would
just
like-
sleep all day. Personally,
I'd like to just.
There's
chill,
different
play
kinds
cards.
of wealth.
Yeah,
And
as
the
a
wealth
Kevin.
that Carrie enjoys is his own freedom and his own life, the
Thank
way he
you,
wants
thank
to
you,
live it.
thank
I'm serious. I'm
It is
dead
true.
serious, and I agree with that too. I've been presented with ideas and stuff that I could, whatever, and I'm like, that would take me away from what I initially wanted to do,
which is
sit under that tree and list.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Pants off.
Shut up.
Pants
Okay,
off.
so we got this
It's in the
comment
country.
over on
Nobody
YouTube.
sees except
We got a
everybody
question.
around them.
We got a question on
I
YouTube for user TX7JI 1PC2I 46 minutes ago. What do you do with your time when sales are sluggish? Also, how long do you leave things listed that are not getting any watchers or looks? Do you ever purge? How often?
Well,
do
one
any of
question
you
at
send
a time.
stuff
Yeah,
not
there's too
selling
many
on eBay to
questions.
an online auction, or do you have a garage sale? Thank you for your input.
That's
Hope you
7
enjoy.
questions. I
Kim.
found.
Take one
Boom.
at a time.
Go with the first.
Okay,
my
all right,
gosh.
Carrie, you first. Do you purge?
Do I purge if I overeat? Yes.
It's just like
How often?
Not often, as you can tell. Yeah,
Your inventory.
I have 8.8. I have more listings than all you guys by a lot.
Ooh, brag much?
I'm just saying. So I don't.
you got a
check.
machine.
Well, yeah. Well, you could also buy.
Her
things-
name
I
is Dawn.
wonder-
Yeah, I have
wonder
Dawn to do this work for me. Thank you.
The total value of your 8,000 listings is more or
Is
less than mine and Dave's store.
$7,500. It's $7,500.
Is it really 7,500?
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
No.
Okay,
Oh
I was gonna
my
be like,
gosh.
what? That's possible. It could be that. It could be that.
No, but
It could not be that.
I occasionally will. I mean, I'm very rarely. Here's the thing: if you're bored because stuff isn't selling, I think Tech
Bored.
and me, like he says, like, what do you do if stuff's not moving, right? Like, what? And you have free time.
He
What
didn't
did
say if you're bored.
I don't know what he said. I wasn't
No,
listening.
he said, what do you do
if-
with your time when your sales are sluggish?
I list
I
more.
did a video about it.
I list more. List more
100%.
stuff.
Source
That's
more,
what you
list
do.
more,
Source more,
That's
list
not
more.
true.
edit more.
I go
Or if
shark
you're-
in the
hunting.
backyard.
Yeah, that's really the
I
only
go
thing
shark
to
hunting
do.
at the beach.
Well, that's if
So-
you're
You
making
should-
enough off your cooking channels that you have or whatever. I don't know where you're getting your money, Dave.
I've been watching Breaking Bad, bro.
He's
No,
cutting
listen.
costs.
My
He is.
sister went to the beach the other day, and literally a hammerhead swam right by her and her kids. At that same spot, I took you, Carrie. Literally, a hammerhead swam right by.
Is that
them.
like a name for a
Hammerhead's like
It's a
swimmer?
kind of
or
shark.
dangerous?
It's a kind of shark, Carrie. You don't know what a
Those are-
hammerhead shark is?
I know what a hammerhead. I was trying to do a joke, but I couldn't
Watch
think of it.
Shark Week. Yeah,
No, they're
that was
scary.
cool.
The hammerheads would be cool. Are they friendly?
Yeah, they were snuggling.
I'm
They
not
were
super
snuggling
scared
up.
of sharks. I don't think they want to mess with us, or do they?
They don't. No, not.
I
if
mean,
stay
you
away
hear
from
a
'em.
story every now and then, but it doesn't mean like all. Most sharks
Yeah.
are just like, yeah, I'm just swimming here, chilling, man. What's up?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
snakes. That's why you can lay in a bed of copperheads, and you may or may
Whoever
not hurt.
asked that question
allegedly.
15 days ago, I did a video that answers that like 7 times. The brakes were slammed on my eBay sales. Go
Well, what
watch it.
happened so they don't have to bother? Like, what was the answer?
No. Oh, have you seen the AI meta stuff where they summarize? I think Dave mentioned this. They summarize your video.
Dude, I used it
put it
on,
on there. I'm like,
I
this
used
crap.
it. I used it on your videos like 8 months ago when we were playing with AI. Remember? I was having it summarize like what your sales were and stuff.
So we never discussed you absolutely ripping off my image
You like
and putting
that?
it on your
Oh,
video.
that was so good.
What
I
the
was
heck?
literally waiting for you to say something about that.
Well, I said something.
Yeah. Well, you were very
And you
mean
took
about
the
it.
thumbnail, the fire on the wire, which
Yeah.
nobody watched that.
That was a
It's one
good.
of my
I like
best
that,
videos.
Dave. That was clever. I liked
It
it.
was funny, right? Dude,
Yeah.
there was like, listen, for some of my videos, it's like a slice of life film. Nothing really happens, but you're just there for the ride, right? You're there to
Exactly.
have fun with me and my
That's
friends.
why the
There's
AI
maybe your problem.
That's why the
Yeah,
AI
maybe.
works for Kevin, because his videos are boring and you just want the information.
And
but with
formulaic.
Dave, they don't care about the information. They just want to hang out with Dave.
Yeah,
That's why
Kevin,
you got to let
listen,
more of your personality in your
Kevin,
videos.
you're probably right. You're probably right that if I were to be more meticulous and plan and storyboard, I would maybe have more success. But I'm okay.
No, not your flipper.
Okay.
Dude, I think
I'm
you
okay.
have an audience that you've
Right
carved
there,
out
fire
on
on the
Flipper
wire,
channel.
and then it's got Kevin saying stop. Like literally in my mind, Kevin was just yelling at me for copying him. That's why he's down there
That's
saying
the
stop.
thumbnail.
Like don't
Yes.
copy me, you jerk.
What did you
It's
open,
like-
by the way? I didn't watch that, but what did you open?
Open? What do you mean open?
It says don't open that. And what did you open?
Was there actually a wire?
Don't open that. That was you, Carrie. That was someone yelling at you. That was a
Oh,
different
yeah.
thumbnail. That
I
was
think I
you
remember
getting
that.
yelled at a yard sale.
Yeah,
What'd
that
you
was
say,
good.
Kevin?
Was there actually
No.
a wire?
No,
or
no,
was
no.
that clickbait?
No, that was. I just said, look, Dawn, fire on
I
the
would
wire.
not do that.
I said, look,
I would
Dawn,
never
fire
do
on the
that.
wire.
Yeah, we were making
Yeah.
fun of that one video that
we
was
were
all...
making fun of you.
Yeah.
Literally, we assume that you have so much fame that just that much mention of you will get us extra views, and it kind of worked. It was a 5 out of 10. So
Yeah, so you're good for an average video for Dave.
you're
which...
good for average, which is good lately. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Although
you've
my
already-
new average is super low, so I don't know.
Mm.
That's the
Yeah,
problem
so-
with it.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Somebody commented on. I was gonna get a numbers question.
When
but
sales
I
are
can't
sluggish,
find it.
I list more. I like Carrie, what Carrie said. When sales are sluggish, list more.
That's
a
the
good
truth,
idea.
honestly.
Yeah. Yep. And do you send any of your stuff to online auction? On eBay to online? What does that mean? Do you send any of
Do
your
you
stuff
take
to
an item that
online
hasn't
auction?
sold and turn it into an auction so
Then
it
it's
gets
just
sold?
not going to sell for 99 cents.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a big danger. So
Yeah.
I won't do an auction on an item unless I know it is going to attract. And if what I hate, we had this debate before. I hate like, oh, I'm gonna put it out on auction
Your viewers,
for
yeah, we know.
$50.
You're not
No.
a fan of the people
Or
who support you.
$100. No, dude, whatever. I won't do an auction unless it's an item that I can put out at 99 cents. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I'm not putting it out there unless it's an item that if you're gonna put an auction out there for $50 for a $200 item, I'm not doing it.
Are you doing like
I
your
would rather
fake? Are you
do
doing the fake man of the
99
people
cents.
bit you always do, or like I'm a
Here's-
man of the
here's what I'll
people?
do.
I'm
it's
doing
a
it for you.
what I'll do.
strategy.
No,
No.
listen.
It draws more interest and people save that thing and eventually it'll go for more money.
But the
than
only
50.
reason
At
it
$50
works,
people
the
won't
only
follow
reason
it.
it works for you is because you have followers, Kevin.
No.
Yeah, you're selling
No.
You have avid
the
friends.
you're selling those enemas, right? You start them at
Frenzied
99
fans.
cents.
Listen, here's the reality of it. I will use an auction in a situation where I can't quite figure out the value of something, but I know it's like solid. So if I know this thing might be worth like anywhere from $50 to $300, then I might do an auction starting at $50. But I'm not going to start it at $1 because it'll probably sell for $1.
No,
Historically.
no way. Then you shouldn't do an auction on it at all. And first of all, talking about reality, yes, I do auctions for certain things because I have an audience. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a totally different item. Like I had a GI Joe key copy, right? That wasn't a viewer who bought it. What a viewer at all. It's a particular audience that if you list
just
that
see the
item because
lies
it's
in his
so
eyes. Look at
popular.
Was it like a family member?
So much lying going on right now. He's not even good at it. He's just like,
It's not a
You
lie.
get flushed. You get super red. And it's
yeah, like you just so clearly can see that he's put
you're
on
such,
his little.
no, this is like a
performance.
compliment. You're an honest guy. And we
You're
can
talented.
really tell when
yeah,
you're
You
fibbing.
can tell. You can't lie to me. Look
I
at him.
just told you there are
He
auctions
froze.
that I do because I have. Oh, jeez.
I
Oh, there he
don't
goes,
know.
drinking
I
again
just-
on the
I
call.
just
I'm
couldn't
gonna-
really take it seriously. I
Find
don't know.
the-
I didn't like
Under
any
the
of it.
table bottle here.
Oh, what you playing with down there? Oh, okay. Oh boy, he's off doing his thing. Okay, while he's getting all prepped and juiced up or whatever he's doing,
Okay.
Sweet Peas Addict said,
Drinking his
"Growing-
medicine.
Please discuss growing a social media following. That's what she wants us to discuss on today's show. Kevin,
Okay.
go.
Kevin,
Since you're the only one
how did you
succeeding.
grow
What? Say
your
it again.
social media following?
Someone
Social
wants us
media.
to
Hey,
discuss
I
the
was
topic
thinking
of
we
growing
should
a social
do one
media
of the
following.
secret episodes about social media and like do it totally different than reselling. There might be a few people
That would be fun.
interested in that.
I
Or
love
have
talking
the
social media.
wives on secret episodes.
Yeah,
That would be good.
Yeah.
Have the wives on a secret episode. What's the question?
I don't know. I just you're all frozen and you look like sloth
Am I
right
really?
now. I don't know what's happening. Hey, you guys.
Yeah,
Baby
you
Ruth.
know, the thing about growing on social media, it's
This
the
is-
same as
this is
eBay.
such a
Can you hear me
topic,
okay?
though.
Can you
Oh,
hear me?
he left. Yeah, but dude, I've heard you talk about this for so many times.
What
so
is it? What
much.
is it? Is it
The growing a
adaptation?
social? No,
How
they're
do you
just
do it?
like.
How do you
Just
do it?
like, yeah, you do it like this. You know, like, yeah, you know, I wouldn't have met a lot of the people I know now. Growing social
I wasn't
media
gonna
created
say
a
that.
bunch of opportunity
I wasn't
for
going to
me.
say that.
Like, I wouldn't even be on this podcast if I hadn't done social
say that
media.
either. I
And
don't even
social
care
media
about
is just
this
another way to
podcast anymore.
market your
I'm
eBay
over the
store. And blah, blah,
podcast.
blah, blah, blah. I think
I
everyone
wouldn't
who
have said any of
sells
that. I
on
was gonna say
eBay
something really
should have
insightful,
some
but
sort
you
of
got
social
really-
media following.
Nobody will ever know. Nobody's ever going to know now.
All right, go.
I wouldn't have met any of the people. You set me up too good for that.
Dude, what about the other one you say all the time is like, you know, everyone should be doing some sort of marketing for their items, and that's just one way to market.
Do I say that? I don't.
Oh,
I don't,
a lot,
I don't,
yeah.
Oh, I do? Okay. I don't even know what I
mean,
say
I've watched
anymore.
the Carrie and Dawn show. What's that called? Can people still access that?
The American Arbitrage Podcast. It's still on
Yeah.
all your
Go listen
local
to it.
listings.
That
There's
was
like
very,
7 episodes.
That was a
8?
very serious thing. Do you think he's coming back, or did he rage quit?
No, I
It's
think he's
50-50.
probably taking out his anger on one of the animals. What's the new one?
Wallen 2.
Yeah, he's
Wallen
gonna.
2. Well, he could have spilt whatever he was sloshing around down under the desk. I don't know
Exactly.
what he was pouring out for himself, but he was pouring one out for the homies.
He's got a problem.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't talk about it on the podcast, though.
Oh, definitely not appropriate and not true.
Not true. But we want you guys to believe it.
Clarify, it's alleged and not
It's
real
alleged.
at all.
Okay, he is 100% the owner of Bonanza. That's not alleged. Allegedly.
Alleged.
I do want to
he's
couch in
a
an
legend.
allegedly, though, just in case, because
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know how litigious Kevin is. Don't.
Moderately.
He's moderately litigious. So
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I just like saying that word. It makes me feel smart. Litigious. I was going to go to law school back in the day, but
Really?
yeah,
Why?
but then I thought about being a defense attorney, and I'm like, I can't defend
heard-
anybody I think is guilty.
I
That's
heard
too
something
hard.
on TikTok, Carrie, that said one of the new degrees that like everyone's going to get that's not a great investment is psychology. What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it was interesting. The point was that like everyone at their core wants to help people. And
Why? Wait. Why do they want to help people, Dave?
Because I think most people are good.
Why
think
are
most
most
people
people,
are
Dave, why are most people good? Why do you think most people are good?
Well, because I am just a positive person. I like to think that all people have good intentions.
Where do
You
you
know?
feel like within you, where does that come from? Why do you feel like most people are good people?
Because most of the people I've met are not nefarious or harmful to me in my life, other than commenters on TikTok. But those aren't people; those are actual trolls.
Why
like
don't
from
you
the
feel?
trolls
Why
movie.
don't you feel like they're people?
Dude, did you have a degree in psychology?
No, I'm doing the Socratic method, bro. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, anyways, the point is that they say everyone, a lot of kids don't really quite know what they want to do when they're 18 or 17.
nobody
whenever they're
does.
Finishing high school, so they're like, "Oh, I like helping people. Let me."
I
Try
wanted people
psychology."
to film me why I pushed people in shopping carts and they
Mhm.
hit curbs and stuff. I wanted to be Jackass.
That
If we
would've
can
been
say
good.
that,
That
would have been
good.
awesome.
Well, so the whole idea is like it's a very easy thing to choose, right? Because
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, and I can help people, but then there's very few like careers unless you go on to get your full-on psychology degree. You know,
It's
basically
true.
you end up in counseling, which
You
is fairly
end up
low paying.
You end up becoming fired from In-N-Out and then have to do reselling for the rest of your life. Because I
Or
got a
you
history
yeah.
degree, I have to teach. What else can you do with a history degree? Nothing. Spanish degree. I mean, I got to teach Spanish or talk to people in Spanish. I don't know.
Dude, and
There's not
how
much.
useless is that now?
political
with, like,
science
the new
degree.
technology, the new
Boring.
technology that's out, Carrie, with like the new AI phone on the phones, you can literally just choose a language to text someone in, and it will translate everything you say to that language and send it to them. So like your Spanish degree is becoming less and less important as time
It is
goes
true.
on.
That is true.
Yeah. And yeah, Kevin, hey, welcome back. We were just
Hey,
talking
welcome
about
back.
how great of a reseller you were. We did not spread any.
We
new
did not
rumors
spread
about
any.
what you were drinking.
Yeah, we
or
don't say that. We
problems
didn't
you
say
may
that you have a
or
problem with drinking. We
programs that
didn't
you
say
may be
that.
in.
I think
It's a
my
legend.
internet's still bad, by the way. So if it goes out again, I'm gonna have to go.
This is like a bad.
because it's brutal.
Everybody's having trouble this episode, except Dave, which is good.
You'd
Dave had the
think
trouble
With my
last time,
muscles.
though.
You see what I can do with my muscles?
That's awesome. How do you do that?
This
You
is
control it with your
worst.
mind?
Got great control, man. I just got great control.
I
This show's off the rails. Sorry, Kev.
Am
Kevin,
I
talk
okay?
about
Is
something
my audio
important.
okay?
Yeah, it's
Talk
good.
Sound
about
great.
something
Sound
important.
great. You look great.
I got kicked
Okay,
off of
Brilliant
eBay
Embers.
Partner Network.
Oh, did you?
Really?
Oh,
Did you accidentally
seriously?
share it? Or,
Huh?
or did you
No, I didn't
accidentally
do anything to it.
use your link on accident? I did that on accident and I got kicked off.
eBay Partner
No.
Network is an affiliate program where people can click links that you have to eBay and then you earn a commission off their purchases on eBay for the next 48 hours. So why did you get kicked off, Kevin?
So I'm not entirely sure. There's an email. I don't know what you guys do, but I don't hook my eBay account up to my normal email address because it just floods that thing and I hate it. So I just have a separate account that is my email account for eBay. And so they sent me a message on there that said, you have 14 days to fix whatever this is. And it was vague. It was like, you're not disclosing that your eBay links are affiliate links.
I warned you about this, sir. I warned you about this.
I always disclose it. I've done it for 4 years, Dave. I haven't changed anything in 4
In
years,
your
and all of a sudden they
description?
send me the thing.
In your
It's in my
description?
description. It's in my description.
It says that
Yes.
below are affiliate links. Is it on Facebook, though?
It
It
well,
might be your
here's the
Facebook
deal.
videos.
Okay, but okay, so that's been 3 years, right? So on
Yeah.
Facebook, it's not there, but there is a link in the about section, right? So I thought that one would be the issue, but I really don't know.
Well,
but
now that you're not
whatever,
going
it
to
is
earn
what it is.
$14 a month, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I was making
$7. I think
was
my best
making
month
over-
ever was like $30 on an eBay affiliate. So
My best
wouldn't
month
really
ever
care.
was $800 in a month.
that's because someone went in and bought a bunch for a charity
Yeah.
from you. And by the way,
Yeah.
guys, he's banned. So whoever you were, go use my link now because
Exactly,
mine's not banned.
guys.
Who was that? Let's shout him out and tell
I
him.
still
Let's
have
just
a link.
remember-
The link works.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you any payout.
It does
You
not
don't get
give
a
me any
commission.
payout.
That's what I'm saying. That guy who was buying for the charity once a year, let's get him.
Oh, so
my
yours
link.
is working?
Oh, yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
works fine because I
Oh,
got the
good.
message and I went and fixed it.
Yeah.
When I got the
yeah.
message, I went and fixed it. And
But
I
I
messaged
don't
them. They'll talk
understand
to you back
why
and forth.
it was. Yeah. Well, it didn't
Well, I
matter.
asked them.
I
I literally
missed-
wrote them back and I
missed
said,
it.
"Can you tell me exactly what I need to change?" And they told me, and so I changed it. So-
Right, but it said at mine because I didn't respond
Yours
within
were too
14
late.
days that I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was, and so it's like
Well,
you're
with the
done
amount
forever.
With
Like,
the amount
okay.
of illicit web email list you're subscribed to, I can see how it would get lost. Makes
Oh,
sense.
gosh. No, it's because I never look at that email. It's an email that I look at every once in a while just to see anything, and I probably hadn't looked at that in 2 months.
Dude, we could title this episode 1 something, the character assassination of Commonwealth Picker. Something like that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That is
be a
pretty good.
title,
That is-
yeah.
I wonder if you
By
could
the
open
coward,
up a-
by the coward Robert Ford. I'm going to add it. I'll make it more
no,
cinematic.
Coward ADH Dave. Let's just do that. Let's just
So
own-
here's
own
what
the
we
whole
need to
thing.
do, Dave.
There we go.
Here's what you need to do. You can turn my store link into your EPN link. You can link to my store.
Dude, brilliant. Yes. So
Yeah.
on your videos, though.
So we can
So
sell
on your
items, too?
videos, in
Yeah,
all
and
your
just, like,
descriptions,
split
let's
it
use
with
my
me.
EPN link, and then I will split what I pretend I make with you. Yes, I love
Yeah.
that.
I only
made
made
$6,
$2
Kevin.
this month, Kevin.
You're $3.
Of course, you might get banned too. Maybe you could do that and then figure out what was wrong on mine. That's
Yeah,
what
dude.
I gotta figure out.
Okay, so Brilliant Ember said, when you have a ton of inventory but continue to source more, is there a strategy recommended to determine what gets listed first?
The best stuff.
Say it
Or
again. You go
cards.
too
Or
fast. I didn't
cards.
even know you were asking
Cards
me
are
a
always
question.
first.
So for me,
Listen.
it's just whatever I'm most excited about.
That's
when
the
you
honest
have-
truth.
bad strategy.
That's the honest
Dave.
truth, though.
Stop
I
doing
didn't say
that.
it was a good strategy.
But
She
it's the
said, "What is
truth.
my strategy?" It's just that's
All
what
right,
I
here's
do.
the
Do what you
strategy.
love, man. Never work
Take
a day in your
whatever-
life.
Let's work off of 10. Let's say you list 10 things a day, which I don't do that, but let's just say you do. Work off
You don't
this
list it all.
strategy. List one large thing, list one thing that you absolutely don't want to list, and then list 8 things of whatever you want to list. It keeps your death pile down. Dave, no wonder you have death piles. Dude, if you
Dude,
only
he has-
list what's excited
Dude,
about,
he
then you're
has
going to have
death
nothing left but
storage
piles.
containers.
Is
I
he talking to
know.
me? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm looking at wrenches on eBay.
Jesus.
Box End
Yeah,
Craftsman is what I was looking at. I think they could be good.
We're
found some
saying,
of those.
Kevin's saying you
Okay,
got to
back.
list some of your crap before you list the other crap.
But you need
Okay.
to do it systematically.
Systematic.
system.
System of a Down was a good band.
List
Yeah, dude.
list a
Chop
large item.
suey.
List a large
Chop suey,
item.
yeah, it's a good
List
song.
an item
Yes.
out of your death pile or something you absolutely don't want
Toxicity
to
of
list,
a
and then list
city.
eight. I'm
Of
not
a
even going to try with you
city.
two anymore. I'm not even going to try. I'm trying to help Dave out.
No, okay, Kevin. Here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm just gonna list it all. Just gonna list it all.
I'm just gonna all the stuff I have.
Gonna
I'm gonna
list
put that on eBay. All
gonna
What
put it
you'll
on
do
eBay, all of it.
At
you'll
some
list
point.
half of it and get fed up, and you'll throw it away. I know you,
That's a
Dave.
good idea. I like that idea.
Dave's
That would
gonna
actually
list-
solve a lot of problems. by
Dave's
throwing
gonna
it all
list
away.
1.5 items.
That's what I call
One
the
item,
froggy flips method. Just
halfway
throw it
through
away.
the item, and before he's
Give me
done with
throw.
the second item, he's already driving for his second McCheese-It or whatever the heck it's called.
So
He's gonna.
It's called the Cheez-It Tostada. We're an hour in past it. Let's see the
Yeah.
structural integrity now. I
Pretty
feel
sure
like,
it's still good.
I feel like it's. Oh yeah, this is not looking great, guys.
It was soggy to begin with.
Do I? I don't even know if I can.
You're gonna there we go, guys. This is gonna get a tummy ache on this one.
No
If
crunch
this
anymore.
podcast
Ah.
gets this should get
it's
the
so
fewest
soft.
views of any podcast we've ever done.
Dude, the most views we ever had was just
Still
me
tastes
and
good.
Dave. Me and Dave talking, we gave some really insightful eBay tips in that one. You guys should go check it out. There was a lot of stuff Kevin won't even talk about.
What's the shelf life of Taco Bell?
No,
meat
I'm pretty
before
sure
the
you're
bugs
screwed.
Come out.
Yeah,
Do I have roundworms, tapeworms? Which
Bugs
worms
come
did
you
I
got the
just get?
raccoon one. You got the raccoon worm.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, it kind of tastes like vomit. It kind of tastes like vomit right now.
You know, let's let
There's,
Kevin
like,
say something
vomit
important.
undertones.
I
Okay,
think
go.
we're being mean to Kevin. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. We love you. We're listening.
Trying to find this post.
This is what happens when we try to
It's
depend on Kevin.
officially bad after an hour. Officially bad. Hour
Don't eat
16,
Taco Bell
don't
if
eat
it's
it.
been sitting in a just. I'm sure that room is not properly ventilated.
No, it's about
either.
84 degrees in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is. I found it. Cowtown
Okay.
Picker says, I started listening to the podcast this morning. This is on the Facebook group.
It's a bad decision.
And I want to run a scientific test to prove Kevin Commonwealth Picker's theory. So comment if you A, know who Dave, Carey, and Kevin are, B, listen to the Trash Cash podcast, or C, subscribe to their Patreon. First of all, thank you, Cowtown Picker. We appreciate
Yes,
you. Shout out.
that was nice.
But
Was it?
that is you didn't leave an option for people who don't know who we are. So I don't know how only people who would comment on this would be the people who know who
Is
we
it an
are,
actual
I
poll?
guess.
Can we do a real poll on there?
We should do
I
a
don't know how
real
to do it,
poll.
but yeah, I'm sure we could do
Like,
a
and
poll.
everyone who answers, Kevin gives $5.
Yeah, $5 per answer. You can answer more than once.
Of Trash
I like
to Cash podcast money.
Okay, so Levy
Hey, yeah.
Perkins said, "Can we discuss why Kevin is making pepperoni pizzas?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can we discuss
Pepperoni.
it?
Oh,
Yeah, so
I
maybe
got somebody
cut up a
ripping
dog.
me today because on a video they were selling stuff ridiculously cheap.
Problem.
I used the title of the video was the prices of this yard sale were ridiculous, and
It's not a
of
good
course I
title.
had immediate
Terrible
unsubs
thumbnail.
like
Yeah,
reseller
makes sense.
entitlement and people making all these comments and they didn't watch the video clearly. So talk about a scientific test because the prices were ridiculous. They were ridiculously cheap. They were selling things for 10 cents, a quarter, or whatever. And so I had people like, "Oh, I'm so sick of you resellers and sick of whatever."
Yeah.
Like, you didn't
I
watch
hear
the
you.
video, you dummy.
I
But
agree.
Oh,
it
you're
was
calling your
a
viewers a
it was
dummy.
a
Nice.
charity.
nice.
Yep. That's
Well,
how many
it was.
times has he slandered his viewers in this
13
episode?
today. 13.
They weren't.
Gosh,
they were
man.
non-reseller.
Should I send
viewers.
201 offers right now?
No, because I can't beat you if you do that.
I'm gonna send
You have that
201
many
offers
offers
right now.
available,
Dude, I have like
201. Yeah.
I have hundreds.
You should
I
not
think.
have that many available, Dave. It's a
Why?
little PBA public
PB&J?
PB&J.
PA public
Peanut butter and jelly time?
announcement. Any rate,
Tell me,
Peanut
tell me
butter
why.
announcement.
Tell me why should I not have that many?
Tell me
because
why.
you should have already sent them out. That's
Well,
it's
then
like
people
fishing.
get
You ever
spoiled.
go fishing?
No, then people get spoiled and
No.
just intentionally don't buy, waiting for the offer.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got to keep
like
them
they're
on their
already
toes.
How about that
spoiled.
psychology?
No,
Yeah.
it's wrong
I'm
psychology.
convinced
If you have
people
offers,
look
send
at
them out.
things. I've convinced people look at things and intentionally don't buy it because people like you will send them an
Yeah,
offer 10 minutes
people
later.
like Kevin.
All the time. If I wake up and there's 20 of them on there, they get sent an offer, $5%.
This is promoting bad behavior. Just stop
No.
sending the offers.
What's
make 'em
promoting
go buy
bad
it at full
behavior is
price.
promoting.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa,
Talk about that for a
hot
minute.
take.
If you just offended
Hot take.
half of the
Wow.
audience.
Bonanza guy doesn't like eBay. Go figure.
Everything is 1% cheaper on his Bonanza store. Stop buying on eBay.
Stop buying.
Here's my point. People are, and look, and I've said this before, if you need to promote and you feel like it's best for your business, promote. But if you're telling me that if the vast majority of the audience out there is willing to pay for promotion, and I don't know about vast majority, but what do you think? 50% of resellers promote?
I think 70%.
I would go like
No,
65. I'd go
way less.
65.
No, way less. Our audience
We're gonna do a poll.
will have a higher
We're gonna do a poll.
percentage.
This is an unscientific poll. I don't trust
I
it.
don't need a poll. I ask these questions all the time.
You like
I
You
get
need
the
Kevin's
feedback.
rod.
Listen, I almost bought a pole at a yard sale. There's another comment somebody didn't like. I said somebody was trying to sell me a pole, and they're like, and I was like, oh, I gotta keep my daughter away from that, and they're just slamming me in there. I'm like, what? That's what a dad does. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep your daughter away from the pole. Anyway,
I feel nauseous right now from that cheese.
From eating that.
Yeah,
I bet you our
sick.
audience has a higher percentage of people that promote because they're more serious resellers. But the vast majority of resellers aren't very serious resellers, and they don't promote.
Dave's going to go throw up. I think he's getting paranoid about that. Now we can really talk reselling. We don't have to put on a show for Dave anymore.
Well, listen, I'll make my point then, because I only got to fight with one person. So if people are promoting it standard and they're paying 12, 8, 15% or whatever, you think those people wouldn't send out a 5% or 10% offer to get a sale? Of course they would. So if you're going to say one is promoting bad behavior, you have to say the other is promoting bad behavior.
Why don't we just not have promotions on eBay? I think eBay should ban promotions on their site. I don't see how it helps anybody but themselves.
I would be all for it. But
they won't do it. I know. I'm just joking. That's my joke. But I don't know. Promotions are a slippery slope, and they're going to get more intense as time goes on. I imagine they're going to want more money.
I'm back, Carrie. I'm back.
There's a level where you can only extract so much money from people before they're like.
I'm at 95% promotion right now, and my sales is through the roof. I am losing a lot of money.
I think Josh did that video. Josh did one. He promoted an item at 100% and didn't sell it.
Did you see
that?
But
he did it for like 5 minutes. He did it for
Did you
like
see the thumbnail where Josh was holding all the heavy stuff? That was pretty cool. He's a very strong guy.
I feel better now.
You feel better? Did you throw up for real?
No, I got some chocolate.
Okay, wash it down.
I had to get the taste of the rotten Cheez-It out of my mouth. I had a rotten Cheez-It taste.
I love it. Like you eat. This is like one of the first things I learned about you years ago. You eat like you're 12. Like you've never changed how you eat. You eat like you're a 12-year-old.
Do you ever send those offers out, Dave? Watch the RIM boys. They'll tell you to send those offers out. I promise you.
I just did it. I sent out 202 offers.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Why do you have that many? I don't understand why you're not sending them out more.
Gosh, how many do I have?
And a lot of them are late. So those people who
I have 189
you're promoting bad behavior, they're probably not ever going to buy it at full price if that's what they're trying to do. So are you willing to sell something? This is why I don't promote. I'd rather pass the savings on to the buyer than give the money to eBay and make them pay a higher price. That's the way I see it. Yeah. I know everybody doesn't agree, but
man of the people.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy who eBay wants gone.
You're Johnny Appleseed.
You're the daily refinement
planting
of this
seeds
podcast.
all across America.
Who's gonna get banned on eBay first? It's one of us.
One of us.
Probably me. Let's be real.
I was already banned once.
Yeah. Really? Well, but that was because of the money laundering.
Dude, shut up.
Okay, so let's talk. We normally talk. It was our segment. We came up with it first. Worst sale of the week. Worst sale.
I remember when we came up with this.
We initiated this trend, and no one else has ever.
I don't think anybody's ever talked about worst sales until we might be the first people to talk about it. Yeah.
Person people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple person eater. Is that what it is?
Is that what I think it is?
I have one. Sold some golf clubs. I don't sell those very often.
So is that like he's saying his good sales instead of his bad sales?
Oh, I was supposed to look for
$1 million.
Yeah, I knew finding a way to brag somehow.
I sold all right, I won't say my good sale. I'll find a bad one.
Say it. Say your bad one. Your bad one. Mine was a Victoria's Secret lotion for $12.74.
Used.
No, it was new. $12.74 plus shipping. $19.54. But I paid $1 for it, so.
They're all so good.
I have a lot of card sales, which we can't count. That's the rule, right?
Those are always $1, so they're not that exciting. What's a non-card sale?
$14.20 plus shipping. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle VHS lot of 3.
All right, that's not bad.
That's not bad. What did you sell it for?
$14.20.
$14.20.
You see
Oh,
that?
gosh,
You see
this
what
is
that
boring.
1420 is, Dave? You know
I
what
had
that is?
420. I know you like to
No,
toke up,
no,
Kevin.
no,
I
no.
get
You
it.
know what?
Toke it up.
You know what?
Toke it up,
1420.
Kev.
Every time I see a
I just wish
1420
Dawn was
sale,
with me on Saturday.
oh my gosh, it's a
What do you
5%
see?
send offer, Dave. Somebody clicked that at $14.95, and I sent them a 5% offer, and they bought it at $14.20. That's what that is.
Were you
75
breastfed,
cents
Kevin?
off of $15 is 5%.
Were you breastfed?
I have no idea. Probably.
You should ask. I'm curious.
Why?
Send a quick.
I'm not
send a quick
asking.
text.
You asked
Not
that.
related. It's
text.
not related to what we're discussing. I was just curious.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes
I'm
we
not
have
asking.
curious minds and we just want to know.
I'm not asking. That's weird.
Mom,
Yeah,
was
hey,
I
Mom, quick
breastfed?
question. No, God.
I feel
Just go
like
ahead and
everyone
send-
knows if they were breastfed.
send it, no
My
I
mom
was
is a
breastfed for the first 2 weeks, but I was colicky, so I moved to formula. What about you, Carrie? You know, right? You were breastfed till 29 when you.
Is that why you're ADHD? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah.
Is it
No,
like,
I don't know.
did
I
this
had no
make
point.
you-
I had
I
no
was on
point.
formula, I believe. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
think.
See,
On
That
formula
explains a
till I
lot
was
about
29.
us.
Thank you very much. Dude, you try to stop eating those Gerber baby food meals.
Those are delicious.
Those are great. You ever had
Yeah.
the split peas? Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I found one worse. I got one
Okay,
worse.
hear your worst one.
Nike insulated lunch bag tote, $12.95 plus shipping.
I saw the Game Boy Advance video, like not a game, but a video for $5 that I got in like a $10 bag of games. So I mean, technically, it's probably profitable. I didn't listen to the other stuff though, so I'm losing money. But
for those of
I
you
wish
who
people
want to
would
know
stop
something,
with these comments
got another
about
one.
me becoming a tool seller because it's really making me think maybe I'm good at tools, but it's a false hope.
You've just
It's a false hope.
stumbled.
what? Why? Because you're not interested, or you just got lucky?
I think I just got lucky. Everyone's saying, "Oh, you're so good at this." I'm like, I don't think I just scattershot, bought a ton, and got lucky.
They're trying
That's
to
like
give
how
you
you do
something.
everything.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah, you
but I do. Listen, I'll say this. Like, okay, let me ask you this: do you enjoy listing tools?
I
done it,
enjoy
I don't like
listing
it.
Snap-on tools that are in good shape or in a case or something. Heck yeah, because it's
Yeah.
money. But enjoy,
Well,
no.
No, like I actually kind of enjoy it, which is, like, so I
Really?
spent a
Why
lot of my
aren't you-
childhood
Why don't you
in
get
my
into it,
dad's
then?
shop getting him tools and stuff. Like I was his
yeah.
tool grabber guy. Oh, that
Well,
sounded
do
really
it.
bad.
Just insult fathers and mothers.
There we go.
Sweet.
There's our YouTube short.
But no, like I don't
You weren't fed
love
by that
working
one.
with tools, but I do like appreciate and understand what most of them are for. Not necessarily diesel mechanic tools, but I feel like I could maybe be good at it if I tried, if I applied myself, if I Leroyed it a little bit.
Dawn. One of Dawn's favorite things is to go to a yard sale or something and just point at tools and ask me what they are.
Really?
No clue.
Because
She
she
knows
knows
them
that you
all.
don't.
She
Yeah.
was a plumber pipe fitter.
Dude, she'll actually
and I
like
went
my
to college
pickups.
too long and got worthless degrees, and then I resold. I didn't get any proper education.
But I have this problem. Like, you guys, you know me, right? I get hyper focused. So when I went to the flea market this Saturday, all I saw was the tools. I didn't see anything else. Like, when I'm there, all I'm doing is like looking at every tool. I was ignoring plush, not on purpose, but it's like you get in these, and I don't know if this happens to other people or if it's just my ADHD, but like I get in these like sourcing modes where I'm only looking for certain things. Does that happen to you, Kev?
But then you move on quickly. Yes, we were talking about jewelry 2 weeks ago, Dave, and we were
I hate
talking
jewelry.
about glass.
I hate jewelry now.
Yeah, but you loved it 2 weeks ago.
I hate it. I hate it with all my heart.
You
I've
were
not sold a single thing.
You were
in
doing a
jewelry.
lot of MCM stuff when Dawn was
I'm
hanging
still
out
doing.
with you.
I'm still doing. Well, see, that's the thing. I hold on to a little bit of it, so I'm still buying some MCM.
Well, that's
I
think what good resellers do though is you get interested in certain things, sometimes super interested like you, and then you kind of go away from it because you get more interested in other stuff, but you don't lose the knowledge that you gained. So when you find a profitable tool in the future, whether you're interested or not, you're going to pick it up probably. You might not list it.
Yeah.
Right? What is that?
Kevin's holding up something.
10 karat
Is that your
gold.
nipple ring?
See?
Yeah,
you can't give up on categories because you don't want to list costume jewelry or whatever. You got to still at least focus on the big ones. You got to, the big bolos.
You got to focus on a big one.
Yeah. In your dad's garage. All right,
That
I'm
was
getting worse than
inappropriate,
you
Kevin.
guys.
That
I
was
gotta
really
stop
inappropriate,
this.
Kevin.
I really should. I've been on this podcast.
wow.
What's
You have a
episode
family.
14?
You have a family YouTube, and that's what you're saying on this show.
Wow.
Can I not be on the podcast and still get
Can
paid?
I tell you something? We've done a poll over on Trash to Cash on the website there, on the YouTube website.
Did you figure it out?
Do you promote the majority of your eBay listings? 57% said yes.
When did you do this poll?
Right, like 7 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Small sample
Okay.
size. Very small sample size.
3 people.
10 votes.
Oh, but it
10
won't
votes.
change. You want much? I promise you, it won't.
If
change
it's 10 votes, how is it 57%?
Oh, 10 votes. How's it 57?
It doesn't
Yeah,
work
you're
mathematically.
wrong.
It's 7
gotta
votes,
be-
guys. I exaggerated. Thank you for calling me
Well,
out.
I'm just saying the math didn't add up. I know
Freaking
math.
I didn't know I was with a bunch of math savants
Well, Tech was
here.
trying to. Tech was like thinking I knew math in our podcast, like
You
because I
do,
went to
you
college.
do.
I had a tutor just to pass.
He had to ask you the same question twice, and then he had to explain what he meant.
Do you know percentages work backwards and forwards? They're reversed.
I don't see this poll.
Think about
Where's this poll?
This
I
hole,
don't see it.
You don't see the hole.
it's past
Poll.
the grundle.
It's at the village.
Yeah. Kevin, you go to Trash to
There's no
Cash's
poll.
community page. Trash to Cash's community page.
Community home. Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
think
there
I'm
you
at, Dave?
Dude, I don't know where you're at. You probably don't know how to use
He's
technology.
probably not even on Facebook, if we're being honest.
All right, I'm gonna vote no.
Facebook.
There, now it's 50-50 because it's 8 votes. Because I just
Most.
voted no. I don't
Oh, I'm
know.
looking at most relevant. I
He's
need
probably
to do
he's probably
newest
looking
activity.
up Kiefer Sutherland on Bing or something right now.
So, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think?
I think it's 60-40 promote. I think 60% promote.
Okay, it's
Of our
lower than
audience.
that. Of our audience, then it's going to be closer to that. But it's
going to
still,
be our audience since it's on our page there, buddy.
Yeah, that's.
I
our
understand.
audience.
Well, I'm not convinced.
You
that
may
this
not
is
like
necessarily
them,
all our
but
audience.
that's our
It's not. I
audience.
can't find the stupid poll. It's taking me off. But whatever.
That's what you said.
Wow. Yeah, that is- you just said it. So you got anger issues, Kevin. You got to calm down.
I'm just.
How's Vegas, Gary?
What's up,
How's Vegas?
dude? It's hot, super hot, and our air conditioning broke. And we put
When are you
in
moving?
I want to
New
move as soon as
posts,
possible,
maybe.
but we have our trip going cross country, so it's not going to be till like the soonest, probably like October.
That's
I want to be
expensive.
there by the end of the year, and then we could just
You want to be here
drive
by
up and-
November, bro. You want to be here by November. at
by
the latest.
November. I'll be gone till November, and then I will be there, and then we're going to drive up and visit Kevin like every week,
Kevin.
and he's going to let me sleep in the
He's
Corvette
going to
Brett
refuse
bed.
to let you be in his videos,
Yeah, he's
which
not
is
gonna.
probably wise based on how my videos with you in them have been performing, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm not. You know,
I need to use generative AI to delete you from my videos. I don't know if there's a way I can do that.
I don't know. It's just I feel like I have my people on my page, and then everybody else isn't my people because I am
Dude, someone was giving me a hard time about Anthony at the flea market.
really.
Yeah,
What about?
the Relics in the Attic.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's plenty of people that comment and say he's a little over the top, too much.
He
They have to
is,
skip
yeah.
over him, whatever. I get that. I mean, for me, it doesn't bother me. I think it's fun, but someone was upset about his pricing. And Carrie and Dawn, you experienced, like Kevin, you've
Yeah,
experienced. Anthony's pricing can be pretty high. Relics from the Attic.
Honestly, yeah.
And I was telling him though, like I finally kind of outdid Anthony on that last trip with you and Dawn, Carrie,
Yeah.
where I got the hat and I got the big thing of plush. I paid like $100, and Dawn got like a quarter of as many plush for $80. Like that was Anthony's normal pricing, but I somehow like got him super cheap. And I told the guy, he told me, he said I shouldn't even go there because he charges so much. And I'm like, I'm just gonna be negotiating with him from now on. Like I can't pay his asking price. You gotta talk him down. You know?
Yeah, he was. I mean, we did the coin flip thing, and I thought that was going to be content gold, and it blew up. It didn't do well for me at all. He's just, I mean, like, I like Anthony a lot. He's very performative,
But so
kind of like
were
Kevin,
they-
and people can tell that.
They can see Kevin's fakeness. Yeah.
Yeah, they can see kind of like that it's a performance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, for what that
Look
guy
at that.
did,
Look where his face froze. Look where his face froze.
Mid eye
Sorry, go ahead,
roll.
Kevin. Sorry, Kevin.
can
go
you
ahead.
not hear me?
No, we
You
hear
can hear
back.
me? Okay.
Yeah.
So that guy works his butt off, right? He's going all and whatever. If so, his prices are high compared to a lot of folks. We're trying to get stuff dirt cheap.
Calling him out, Kevin.
But I don't think that's not a crit. I mean, come on. You can't criticize the person for that. I mean, it's their prices, it's their stuff. But I understand not wanting to go there, not paying that price or negotiating. That's not what I'm saying. But that dude works his tail end off. I don't know how anybody does what he does every day.
Yeah,
all
it's hard.
those different places.
Dude, he goes
packing
to
all
so
that
many
stuff
flea
up,
markets too.
taking
Yeah.
it and packing it up again. I mean,
Yeah.
that is hard work, man. No, thank you. I'd
True.
much rather sell on eBay, but that model doesn't work like that. Although if I were him, I'd probably, well, no, maybe I would. Because what keeps people coming back is the fact that you can find good stuff. And so if you're
Every
sifting
now and then
through
you get
and
a killer
finding
score.
it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I bought stuff from them and I did good on it. I didn't like.
Did you? Have you done anything with those T-shirt things?
I sell them on Whatnot all the time. I'm gonna do a T-shirt show and Dibbed it too, and I'm gonna put it. I mix those in, dude. Anywhere between $4 a piece and like I think the highest one we got was like $34 for one.
People have the is it iron-on? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they can just put an iron and is that what
and
like Mojo is his?
Better.
Are the ones that Mojo does, are those iron-on as well, but he just has a machine that does it?
Yeah, but some of them, it's harder to do them iron-on. It's a lot easier to do that press, and they have it's a lot faster too. So, but yeah, we did some ourselves, and they pop really good. So I hope people are enjoying them. I know they are because the same people keep coming back and buying them.
We got a question from Reselling with Woody, which is actually Kevin's adult film star name.
Exactly.
Question for all of you.
It is because he kind of looks like Woody.
This show gets worse.
He also, if he ever pushes his camera downwards a little bit, you can see he's reselling.
He could push his camera upwards right now. No hands.
Question for all of you: how in the world can you dedicate so much time to social media platforms and still have time to work?
It's because we don't have a job.
We don't work.
I actually don't dedicate as much time to social media, not nearly as much time to social media as I should.
I do.
If I wanted to be a super successful social media person. Like, I haven't posted on Instagram in 3 months. I haven't posted on TikTok
money
in 2 months. Some people carry
there is
money
clout though, and clout is money. Honestly,
carry I've posted
one piece of unique content on Facebook ever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing what I should be doing.
I was talking to Don about this today with Instagram, because Instagram is the one site that pays very little for your shorts or long form or anything. But it's the one place where it's the most interactive, and it's the one where you can actually get B2B business relationships. So it's valuable in that sense. But the key is getting good at editing. I do shorts so much that they don't take me much time. I could do 2 shorts a day on a channel, and it would take me less than an hour.
Do you really need to say business relationship when you say B2B? I mean, isn't that a little redundant?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I wish you wouldn't have called me out in the middle of the podcast about
business relationship. That
I just wanted to be clear.
You're a real idiot.
Question. Can I speak? Okay, great. Thank you so much. We have been hearing from multiple sources that Biggs Collectibles is the best eBay seller in the whole world. Better than that one guy in Florida and those other 17 people who moved there and are going to move there. Also, the very old guy that has the walker and stuff in Virginia. Nobody mentioned him at all, but I just thought I would add that in as well. He is better than all those people, but he still has the thirst for improvement. I would tell him to keep pushing to reach higher heights. Would you like to give Biggs Collectibles some advice?
No, I'm good. Dude, did you see Harry Tornado's latest video?
Why are you in my room?
I'm doing a podcast, silly.
It's 3 p.m. I just woke up.
I've been taking ice baths.
What?
Just been wanting to talk about it.
I mean, I've heard about it on TikTok.
I didn't watch his latest video, but it looks like he did really good. I mean, he's holding a Thor hammer, and I don't think that's easy.
Only Thor can do that. And Thanos. Natalie Portman.
Do you know that Harry Tornado is the sponsor of this video? Encourage him.
It's so late.
Did I stutter?
Harry Tornado, I think you're doing good, dude. You just keep it up. You make things happen, and you're doing well.
Well, thanks, man. It was good having you on. That's awesome, dude. Thank you for your time.
PaulsMerch.com. There's absolutely everything for sale. If you're looking for Kevin pants, there are plenty here at the thrift store and at paulsmerch.com. We legally can't guarantee that. Do you need to relax a little bit, guys? Oh my gosh, be careful, don't knock stuff over. That's very dangerous. But if you need to relax a little bit, paulsmerch.com is going to have stuff that is going to help you just relax. We legally can't guarantee that. Why go to a thrift store, guys, when you can go to paulsmerch.com? Check it out today. Whose merch? Whose merch? Whose merch? Whose merch? You guys get it. You better be saying Paul's merch, please, or else this is really weird. Key to making money: thrifting, flea marketing, reselling. This is the key, guys. I'm going to let you in on it. To have somebody who does it way better than you. Don, you're doing so good. Really, if you stop doing what you're doing right now, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. I am spending a copious amount of time on $2 cards now, mind you, mostly $2 cards. So we need you to be finding the stuff that's valuable, or we're going to go under. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but you're doing great, Don. Continue to do what you're doing. find the stuff. We're at the thrift store. I'm wandering around just talking to myself. You're waiting for stuff, looking stuff up. I have found a couple things today, so I should get credit for that. But just who's looking for credit? Me? I am. So me and Don are here at J Ride's Deseret Industry. This is your motivational video. We're gonna see what kind of stuff you left here, dude. See if you're actually practicing what you preach. We wanna make sure you're motivated, and sometimes you just need a check-in. Look at all these vacuums, dude. Look at this. You could take this button off right here. It's removable, probably. This button, I touched it, that's gross. Dude, look at all these golf clubs, man. There's some great brands like Northwestern and Spall Outback, dude. It's not just a steakhouse. They do golf stuff now. Look at this, man. There's not one, but two We Fit boards. If I know anything about reselling, it's that We Fit boards are the best thing you can find. So you need to come back here in the middle of the day, maybe. Of course, it's not early. I'm not here early. That'd be insane.
Listen, Brian, big and fun. I did not get a second one from Carrie for you. I don't know why he keeps forgetting you. I constantly am thinking about you because I know you can do it, and I guess I'm just going to be Carrie for a minute, because if I ask Carrie to make you another one, it's going to be like 6 months to get it. I think this is your penultimate motivational speech. I think this is the end of your membership, at least at that level, because it shows that you're no longer a member and it expired in June. But you know what? We still love you, Brian Big and Fun, and we know you can do eBay better than anyone in the world. You can do latex and eBay. Those are your two things. I wouldn't try to do more than those two. Two is probably enough. Let's set the bar at a realistic level. Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.